can catch up.
We have the red light.
Take us away, Pico.
All right, yo. We started off this past session still working on those games. Thought it was pretty sick, you know. Argus and Maddie did their fish on ice. Won some pretty cool stuff, but met a pretty interesting character while doing that too that really wanted to just get their money. Ellie and Quinn were a part of that singing band, and whew, hot mamas all over the place on that singing band. Malin, Drew, and yours truly, Pico, we continued our truth and a lie scenarios. And shoot, we learned a lot and not a lot about each other because who knows? Uh, Smalls whipped up shit with arm wrestling and basically really likes that military type style. Good on him. Keep it up, man. Argus and Malin were offered to stay with the fisherman Tetsu with the children Po, Te, and To. It sounds very familiar. I can't really place where all three sound very familiar, but they gave them a gift that can be used to be that used to be his wife's. I think it was a trinket of some sort. Thought that was pretty cool. A wild blizzard came around and missing a person named Norm and a witch we are supposed to be seeking. But that morning, I taught Quark how to greet the sun, and we thought the barn was the best place to greet it, and we fell through it. But I digress. Quark, you're a great man. We went out and we were summoned to go meet the Buyo Uso, the Kabuki-style robe lady leader out there. She's a priest of Mars, a judgment of death. Doesn't have really emotions. She just has like all these weird-looking masks and everything that swirl around. She's pretty rad. Gave us this idea of like, can you go out there and find Ronnie? And I guess it's Ronnie the Witch, or it's just Ronnie. But then Norm the Naked is around, so they said you could be on the lookout, but it's not really a priority. So whatever, man. We met Gorma when we went up the road here, who's a wolf shifter who runs the lodge up there, and talks about Ronnie. Like a crush or something right there. Oh, Gatsu. Thank you. Yeah, Gatsu. The wolf shifter. Norm the Naked, we later found a little bit higher up the road after a very nice conversation and direction on what to look out for from Gatsu. We suddenly see Norm the Naked in a freaking ice, like, giant ice structure thing, and he's freezing down, and he has these amber eyes, and man, he's this big genasi, and he's all fire and always nude. That is, I assume he's always nude because I can't see anything else in certain lights and everything else, but I thought that was really cool. Norm really wants to go and kill the witch. I hope it's not Ronnie because we have this idea to get Ronnie. But the group wants to go and find Ronnie. And I guess Maddie is on the side of Norm to, go and kill something. So we left it at that, and we're about to go up and see Ronnie. Hopefully it's not the witch, but it might be the witch because I'm not. That's it. The end.
All right, our first official Pico de Gallo recap. I love it. Inspiration. Thank you, baby. And
Huzzah!
Mark has joined right at the end of recap.
Oh, great. So I have no idea what's going on, and I get to go ahead and try and kill shit. I love it.
Long story short, you were hired by the leader of the village to go, Buyo Uso, to go up and talk to this white witch that's creating some kind of crazy blizzard that's freezing the place. You met Gatsu, the keeper. He's at some kind of a hunting lodge up there. Told you guys a little bit more information about the witch. You guys continued on. You came across Norm the Naked, who was encased in ice, and you guys broke him out and met him, and he ran off towards the witch, and you guys are continuing up the hill to her glade that's up at the top of the mountain.
Alrighty.
All right. Questions? Anything else that we need to add before we jump back into this?
We should probably also let Mark know that there's a death dog involved that is in place of
Yes.
Quaddle at the moment. So he is the best of boys.
Oh,
Argus has sent Quaddle, his normal familiar, the Quetzalcoatl, like avian snake thing that he carries around, has gone into like a hibernation cocoon, and he has summoned in a death dog. He posted a couple visuals of what his new familiar looks like. Anybody else? All right. With that, we're going to dive back into this thing. You guys continue up the mountain path. It's not long, maybe about another half an hour worth of a hike at most. And the storm is really the storm is where it was the worst, especially when you guys were coming up the mountain. Stuff has kind of receded, and you guys realize that you're probably getting closer to quote unquote the eye of the storm here. So it's calming down ever so slightly. There's still a nasty bitter wind biting at your cheeks and things as you kind of continue up this. And speaking of cheeks, you guys are following this icy path leading up the mountain, followed by the chiseled buttocks of Norm the Naked the whole entire way. You move out of the way of the biting storm, like I said, the biting winds and this ravenous ice, and all of a sudden you come to a flat plateau surrounded by rocks on either side to this pristine and frost-covered meadow. As you crest the top of the path, the magnificence of the Egg of the King, the giant moon that never moves in the sky, aligns perfectly with this icy glade across the way, just between the ice of the rock walls that surround it. Off in the distance, you notice that there's a set of these 4 large black stone pillars, rough-hewn and extending skyward about 20, 30 feet up in the air. But just before them, there's this large pool of perfectly calm, deep ice blue water. Several of you see it, and you recognize it as it's much like the pool that you saw back in the Temple of Mars that the Buyo of Uso was sitting there. But this one's much, much bigger. And at its center, sitting, with her legs at her side, is a woman. A woman with hauntingly pale skin, almost icy white blue. Her eyes lock to all of you instantly as you set foot in this glade. And the color of these eyes are obvious, even from this distance. They're this magnificent shade of like glowy, silvery blue. It's almost like you're looking at starlight. Draped over her shoulders sits this massive, heavy fur cloak. And on top of her head is another equally massive, wide-brimmed but floppy hat. And even from this distance, you can see that under the brim is shining this like gentle light coming up from under the brim. It's gently illuminating her face. You all approach slowly, out of your hiking pace now, and you can see plainly in her hands, firmly at her side, from a distance it looks like a massive icicle. But then as you all step closer and closer, it actually reveals it to be a giant greatsword. Its hilt and guard appear to be wrapped in some kind of like rough leather binds, but the blade itself looks like ice. It's white and blue and nearly translucent with this like snowflake and lightning like veins running down the length of its center. Norm the Naked, his giant club in hand, stomps his way briskly towards the edge of the pool all in front of you, but stops just before he touches the water's edge of the serene pool. His feet kind of skid in the dirt ever so slightly as he comes to like just a sudden stop. The woman raises a hand up and reveals a third arm from under the furs and a single finger raised upright, stopping the giant nudist immediately as again he skids to a stop, growling in irritation. Then all of a sudden, a fourth arm appears, this one beckoning all of you forward to the edge of the pool alongside Norm, but halting you all, albeit much more gently than she stopped Norm. Norm, grunting under his breath, kind of just turns back at all. I was like, hey, yo, watch those freaky arms, dudes, all right? It's kind of how I ended up sliding back down the hill in that ice cube. Not cool. Not cool. You all approach the edge of the pool. In just a second, I'm going to drop a couple visuals here.
I'm gonna turn to Norm and be like, "It's okay, man. She seems real cool. She beckoned us forward, so
I wouldn't say cool, dude. All right, just saying. All right, she's kind of look.
but
Did this
she's
song a thing-
blue."
Well, yeah, I mean, dabba do dabba die, but whatever. Just trust me, all right? Just chill, okay?
Oh, I think she's chill, bruh. We got this, man.
Okay. Again, she beckons all of you forward to the edge of the pool. And this soft, delicate, but it's a voice that is also uncomfortable, as if she's speaking kind of frantically inside, but she's trying to maintain a composure on the outside. Pleasure to meet thee. May we exchange our names. I am Rani.
Maddie looks up and, kind of nods his head and says, Maddie.
She's looking to all of you.
John Pico. Pico de Gallo, but I go by Pico.
Smalls.
My name's Drew.
Malin.
Argus.
Kind of cocks her head. Thank you. I am so named Rani this equinox. May my name carry through the solstice. What brings you to my glade?
We are here to ask that you stop the blizzard.
Do you make it a habit of telling the weather to change its nature? Malin.
Do you know what it is causing it to come so soon? It's causing issues for the villagers down the mountain.
Why would I stop?
May we ask why you are proceeding?
I am in mourning.
May we ask for what?
My heart has been torn from my chest. My guardian has been taken from me. This blade, our blessed covenant, our bond forever. Here with me in my hands. Cold. Empty. Where his hands should be. And all of a sudden, there's this massive strike of lightning that hits the pool, and this monstrous boom of thunder shakes the ground from the sky. Several of you notice off in the distance that some of a couple chips shake off of the pillars behind her.
I'm sorry to hear of your loss.
Is he lost, or is he lost, he's not around here no more.
He is no longer here with me. He is lost. All that matters is that he is not here with me. She clutches the hilt of the blade ever so tightly.
I believe my colleague is asking to clarify because perhaps we could help find him.
You would look for him?
Well, if that is the cause of you prolonging the storms and increasing the blizzards to the villagers, perhaps we can help everyone by simply helping to find your guardian.
Her grip loosens a little bit on the blade. My beautiful and mighty guardian. I only wish for the return of him, safe. For what is a maiden without her protector? If you would return him, free him, whatever keeps him from me, that I might once hold him again and see us never parted again, I would calm my storm. I would spare all of you who would see us apart. Yes, I would.
Is there any information you have about where he may have gone or who may have taken him?
I awoke, and he was no longer here. I know nothing more, other than my sorrow, my mourning, my loneliness.
Did you perhaps witness footsteps in the snow when you awoke the next morning?
No footsteps, no nothing. Just
Gatsu
gone.
no?
Gatsu.
What does your guardian have a name?
I've forgotten. He's
Can you describe what he looks like for us?
more beautiful than moonlight, my brave and noble guardian. He's the protector of my heart, my hunter. He is the wolf of my moon.
I'm gonna whisper to Smalls like, Smalls, Gatsu's a wolf. And he seemed pretty smitten. Maybe ask.
Can I roll insight by chance?
Sure, roll insight. You're muted if you're talking, Monica.
That was an 8.
An 8?
Yeah, I realized I should not be the one rolling insight because it's garbage. I have a minus.
To you, yeah, it's like it's surface level, you know.
Mhm.
Anybody else want to roll an insight?
I did, yeah.
I think we all do.
Yeah.
Natural 20. Fuck.
Shit. All right, Maddie.
Can I do
starting
a
off strong.
perception after Maddie though, just
Yeah.
to like check the room for anything?
Sure, yeah. Roll me like if anybody's like kind of checking out the area, like tell me what you're rolling here and what you're looking for. So natural 20 for Maddie. Anybody else doing anything?
14 perception.
Smalls is also going to do perception, looking for any signs of any kind of a struggle anywhere that, you know, maybe she didn't see in her grief. Anything that would indicate somewhere to maybe look a little bit deeper for where the guardian was taken.
Dig it.
Wait, can I clarify something? Did she say when she woke up he was gone?
Yes.
I'd like to ask her a question.
Sure.
Ronnie, you said that when you woke up he was gone. How long were you asleep?
I don't remember.
Okay. So like possibly a long time, huh?
She has this kind of like glazed over look on her face, like you're asking. I'll answer this with Maddie's nat 20 on his insight. Maddie, you get the impression you're almost talking to somebody who it's like talking to, sad as it is to say, like an Alzheimer's patient. It's somebody who has memories of a great many things, but there's a lot of things missing. And it seems like she is confused about timeline, or there's a great deal of confusion coming from her. You get the impression that this is somebody who has been around a very long time, and what you guys deciphered from the job description that you guys got in the scroll, that she's been existing, Ronnie has been existing in this way probably far longer than she was meant to be. On perceptions, Smalls, what did you roll? I got a 14 from Pico.
I got a 19.
19. There is literally no signs of anything disturbing this glade other than footsteps that were brought up by you guys. I mean, the storm is obviously keeping the winds blowing. There's a fresh, gentle blow of like pillow of snow that kind of covers up everything. But there's no blood. There's nothing here that's to be damaged or like showing signs of battle. The pool is literally calm. Even as she moves and talks, the water doesn't even trickle. There's no ripples at all. On a 19, though, you do, both of you and Pico notice that those pillars in the back are incredibly decrepit. There are literally chunks of them, small bits and pieces. Every time the thunder booms or something moves with the hard wind, parts of them just kind of crumble off. They're not made of stone, though. On a 19, I would say that you recognize it as obsidian.
With my insight and how I actually feel, can I actually take a drink from my dragon vessel? But I want to put in there the potion of fire breathing that we've had for like a year now,
Okay.
since I think we're gonna fight.
Absolutely. As you kind of like slip in the potion, like nothing that you're not doing anything that anybody that on her side is like she's taking as a threat. Little weird that you're filling up a drink here in the middle of all this going on, but yeah, as you do, and you learn that this your flagon here or your horn consumes something that you put into it and is able to replicate it, and you realize that by adding that potion of fire breathing, you're able to replicate a potion of fire breathing once per long rest now.
I drink that down.
If you would find him, return him to me, I could go back to sleep. I only want to go back to sleep. Would you do this for me? Smalls. Pico de Gallo. Then she could send you to go down the list of all your names.
I have an idea of someone that we can ask first if you can give us some time. How long are you willing to stay awake for?
I will stay awake until he is returned.
That, guys, we have time. So, should some of us stay here? Should some of us go? What do you all want to do?
Ronnie, is there anything else about your guardian you can tell us that would help us in getting him returned to you? Anything that we should know about him? Anything that, if we tell him, would make him trust us to bring him back to you? Anything that would help us identify him? Anything you can think of would be helpful.
Roll me a persuasion.
Okay.
Can I give him a help action?
Somebody please do, because I'm at a -1.
I believe Ellie would actually probably help him since she has the proficiency with persuasion, I believe.
Okay. I'll allow it.
She does. As well as performance, if her performance help of just being a good actor of what Ellie would do to assist.
I'll let Ellie
Smalls.
give him a help action.
Well,
For
I
Yeah,
also
right.
have proficiency, so
he's
whomever.
got the help action. So let's see what happens.
Help action means I get to roll at advantage. Yes.
You get to roll twice. Take the higher of the two.
All right. 18.
18.
That's good. My first roll was a 2.
Okay. she repeats the same thing that she said to all of you, that he is, he is the light of her life, the wolf of her moon. You do get the impression, though, as she's repeating it, though, that she's not talking about a literal wolf on that 18. This is describing something that is a confidant to her, a protector, a lover. You get the impression that this is a very smitten relationship, but also something that on that 18 and on that insight, I'm also going to give you that a very obsessive relationship.
Well, if we're actually going to go look for somebody, there's only one place we found on the way up here.
Before we
Um,
go, Pico, you've seen these pillars back here. Are you seeing the same thing I am? Looks almost like obsidian.
Yeah, they're pretty sturdy and shiny.
Yeah, but there's
Why would
still chunks falling off of them.
The pillars? Ronnie interrupts you. She overhears you. Those are her blood. Her hands reaching ever skyward towards him. May her cursed name never be buried. Ever be buried.
Well, that's
is
okay.
creepy.
is there a history check someone can do with that? Maybe? Or would we have any idea of like
I would
blood
say
and stuff?
I'll give this. I'll since Quinn's not here, I know Quinn would roll on this, and we're gonna say that Quinn rolled just a flat 15. History wise, and Ellie would deeply be interested in something like that. This is like what she's saying there is referencing pretty sharply to something that sounds familiar to what you guys found in that temple all the way back in Sylvaden, where it was talking about somebody's cursed name struck from histories, something about
Oh.
blood of the earth. It kind of rings true with something like that. But
Well, LA rolled a 19, if that makes it any better.
I'm still going to go with the
Yeah.
15 since they're not here.
Hmm.
That's what you're definitely connecting, that there is something to do with those pillars, as to they're not speaking about, like, it's not a history that is connected to Ronnie specifically. And they're not talking about Ronnie, but it's talking about something that is connected to this long struck name.
Like this wrong prophecy or this long thing that we saw when we got Quinn? Is that what you were saying?
Yeah, that temple where you were talking about
Yeah.
the old gods, where the names are altered. Yeah, this is something else here.
But
it's your attention quickly shifts from that. All of a sudden you realize, like, oh shit, yeah, we're here to do a job, and Ronnie is looking to all of you with bated breath. Norm kind of like nudges, Pico on the side, like, hey, dude, yeah, this bitch is crazy. But you dudes go ahead, back down, find her squeeze, okay? I'm gonna stay right here, and I'm gonna keep an eye on her. Cool? Savvy? You guys don't come back, I'm gonna smash her. Wait, no, not like that. Well, maybe. No. Bitch, be crazy. Come on,
both
Norm. Remember
both
that.
smashings
Remember.
don't sound very cool, man.
Hey, just saying. Okay. You guys don't come back, I'll take care of it.
And why should we trust that you're not going to take care of it as soon as we leave?
I mean, I kind of turned up in an ice cube the last time by myself. I was like, I can get the jump on her this time. Kind of like, he realizes he's talking like out loud, but then he like puts his hand over his mouth. It's like, look, man, I promise I won't do anything until you guys get back, or until she does something really fucking crazy. Okay?
I'm also going to maintain looking very skeptical at that.
Look, I'd much rather fucking do this with you guys backing me up. Come on. I'm a hero, but I'm not stupid. Come on, bro. Come on. Help a brother out. You guys do your thing. Okay?
Well,
Hmm.
anyone that wants to stay can stay if they really want to, Smalls, but I don't think we have anything to worry about.
I should know, listen to you by now, but okay.
Drew, what you got?
Can I take out my journal and draw a picture of Gatsu?
Yeah. Um,
Also, how far away is she? Like, could I show it to her?
she's approximately like 60 feet away, so it's gonna be pretty hard.
Cool.
And she was pretty adamant
My
about you
throw-
not stepping in the pool, so keep that in mind.
Okay. Well, as I get my journal out, I'll look up and say, Ronnie, this is probably a long shot, but we met somebody who spoke about you a certain way, and I'd like to draw you a picture of him. Is there a way that I could show that to you? You're a little far.
Roll me a performance check, because you are trying to draw. You're basically like trying to draw a portrait on the fly here.
Mhm.
I'm
I'm
gonna
bad at
put-
that. That's a 3.
Yeah. On the fly, you kind of get like what is the equivalent of a stick figure of a wolf person.
Cool.
She quickly waves it off as kind of like not interested.
Nice try, man. I like the fuzziness on that stick part that you got right there.
I'm gonna keep working on the drawing. I'm pissed.
All right. So you guys are at an impasse here. What do you want to do? It wasn't that far down the hill for the hunting lodge. You guys remember that. It was only, hour and a half tops, but you guys are going downhill this time. So
Ronnie, I believe that the team and I are resolved to help you find your guardian and return him to you. Could you perhaps lessen the storms just so that way we can travel a little easier and at less peril?
going to require another persuasion check on this one.
Okay.
Ooh, I have can I have the help action? I'm proficient.
Absolutely. We're still going to say that the DC on this one, since you already tried once before. What did you get on your last persuasion check, Smalls?
I got a 3.
A 3 altogether with the last time?
And then a -1, so I got a 2. And then somebody gave me a help action, so I got higher than that.
What did you get? Okay, so I'll lower the DC. Like you are trying to convince an elder elemental type being from what you know to stop doing what is in their nature to do. Does that make sense? So
Yeah,
this isn't easy. So I'm
I
going to
would
set
alter
the DC.
that. I'm not asking them to stop doing it. I'm asking them to lessen the severity of the storm.
Okay, I will lower it to 15.
Let's
All right.
go.
All right, so persuasion roll with advantage. First roll, fuck, that's a 9.
Come on, Randy, help him out.
Second roll's a 2. Rainey has no idea what I'm talking about.
This bitch doesn't want to help us, man.
She has no interest in letting up on the storm. But like I said, the hunting lodge was just at the base of this glade, just down the hill, essentially. So you got about an hour-long hike back. Can you guys still hear me okay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, please tell me if it ever gets too quiet because I am having headset issues. You guys, it's like I said, about an hour's worth of hike back. Night has fallen, okay? It is getting rapidly colder and colder and colder. So you guys need to make a decision. Are you going to head back and just like at least use the lodge to figure out what you want to do?
I propose we go down because we're trying to go nonviolent. As a last resort would be violence.
Something tells me not fighting her would be a better idea. I'll go.
Yeah. Usually, when someone who has capacity for magic holds a melee weapon, I stay away from them.
Is everyone okay if we leave behind Norm the Naked, or do we need to leave someone back with them?
She
Norm's
did
already like
freeze
6.
his ass already.
Norm's already like 60 feet off to the edge. He's like sitting down next to the rock wall. He's like planted himself on the ground. He's kind of like sitting cross-legged. He's got his big ass club at his side, and he's just like looking right at her, but he's not moving.
Hey, I'm willing to stay. Keep the vibes going right here.
Pico, I think we might need you down there just in case. And I'm only saying
Oh.
that they met Pico like a day and a half ago or something, so I don't really trust Pico.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah,
I'm
I
happy
also
you guys
like
want me around. That makes me really happy, man.
Does anybody here honestly believe that they could stand a chance against Norm?
It's not all about abs, man. We got
Hmm.
I'll stay.
Be the one to stay.
Drew. I feel like all of us should go. I think we can trust Norm. Drum did.
But she's missing a guardian, right? She wants somebody to protect her.
Right.
I can protect her for now.
all right. Well, it's settled.
Please be careful.
Yeah, hey. What am I gonna do? Something rash?
That is what you're known for.
I think we all
End up
scared
with
Drew
one.
in that moment.
We also kind of look at Drew except for Pico.
I'm like, yo, man, he's gonna keep the vibes chill. I know that. This is gonna be sick.
I am going to give Drew my little stuffed animal. I'm gonna say if she starts to get upset, this might help. If you can get it to her, that is.
I was gonna say, wait, do you want me to throw it?
I mean, I'd rather you don't, but if you absolutely have to, you know. I trust your aim.
I'll put it in a slingshot.
Just stay safe, okay?
I will.
Let it hit
I'll
the
try
water.
my best to.
Okay.
Okay.
So, Drew, are you staying?
Yep.
Okay. Everybody else is headed back down the hill?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Is there a communication thing that Drew can have with us? Didn't Smalls have something? Or was that on a dead body somewhere else?
So the sending stones we have go to Angus and Danger.
And Ellie has one that goes to Xena, but that's not,
Yeah.
not the point.
And that's it. Okay. Just asking to make sure.
Yep.
We're good.
Okay. All right. The rest of you guys trade a brief farewell and start making your way down to the yeah. You guys start making your way down the hill. I need everybody that is not Drew basically to roll me a survival check. This will be a communal survival check. Need to get at least 3 of you to get above 12. So
It's important for me to tell you that since this only lasts for an hour, I'm also blowing fire whenever I have a chance.
since it's nice and warm, I'll give you advantage on a survival check. How about that?
You're the best. Thank you for letting me waste that potion. All right, I got
Wow.
16.
Smalls is proficient in survival and sucked on the roll.
Dice are hating him today.
Oh. I got 5.
Ooh, so we got 1 pass. Second pass.
I got 21.
Okay. You all make your way down the hill with relative ease. No major issues. The storm is certainly not letting up, and like I said, night has fallen. It is getting increasingly colder and colder. Nothing adverse just yet, but it is definitely like the frost is biting at your lips. Like there's like anybody that has beers or anything like that, little ice shingles are starting to hang from your nose. It's getting fucking cold. And like I said, it's getting harder and harder to see. But thankfully, you got Matty lighting his way with fire belches as he goes because he decided to drink a fire potion premature. But puts it to good use. Like I said, only about an hour making your way down the hill. Returning to the hunting lodge, though, like I said, the blizzard is fast becoming worse and worse. Night has now fully set, and the light of the moons are fighting to shine through the flurry of the snow and the ice to light your path. Finally, just before the cold seeps into your bones and your lungs are burning from that bitter cold, just like a little welcome beacon off in the distance, the lodge's hearths are still burning, the gentle warmth of the lights beckoning you to its heavy wooden door. Before you go inside, though, Drew, is there anything you're wanting to do or say while you're up in the glen?
Yeah, I could probably take this opportunity to talk to Norm about Drum.
Okay.
Uh, hey, man, so I know we found you in an ice cube, but we've been looking for you.
Like I said, he is sitting cross-legged in the snow, which is like kind of building up over his knees about this point.
Hmm.
But he is just like focused. It almost seems like
Okay,
he's in a bit of a meditative state.
cool.
You say anything else?
No, if he's gonna ignore me, I'm not gonna try to talk to him.
Okay.
I do have some things to ask Dion, but we don't have to roleplay that now.
Okay. Okay. As I say, didn't get the distinct inspection or impression that he's ignoring you, just that he is extremely focused.
Okay.
All right.
I don't have a lot of talking in me right now.
I got you.
My mouth hurts.
You're good. All right. With that, we shift back to the hunting lodge. You guys open the massive wooden door. Like, it takes a little bit to kind of like shove it open with the cold on the hinges biting on it. It takes a little bit of a heave of a strength. Like, Pico and Smalls got to really shove that thing open. You all come pouring in, though. And then off from there, just still standing behind the bar, Gatsu. Tending bar, just smiling toothlessly, that toothy wolfish grin just grinning back at you. Huh? Welcome back. Come on inside. Warm yourselves tender.
I feel like you were expecting us.
Not surprised.
Why do you say that?
I take it the chat didn't go the way you hoped.
It was intriguing to learn how that she's heartbroken.
Yeah.
I actually come up to the bar this time and sit down. I think last time I kind of ignored him, but this time I sit down up there with him.
He slides you one of those. He slides you those hot apple ciders, the same thing that he poured last time. He puts a bunch of them on the bars for anybody that wants them.
I'll actually pay this time too. Then did we have a price last time or no?
No, he just gave them to you.
All right, I'll put a couple gold on there then.
We don't take that here.
Oh, I apologize if I offended you. What do you take?
Trade mostly.
What kind of trade for the hospitality?
Nothing. You're a guest in my house. I'm offering you a warm drink.
I kind of give him like a cheers type of an attitude with it and nod my head, and I'll start drinking it.
So I take it you'll be making your way down the mountain now.
On the contrary, actually, gonna be looking for this heartbroken guardian she keeps talking about.
Doesn't acknowledge it anymore. This goes back to the bar. Oop.
Moss is going to walk up next to Maddie and grab one of the drinks. Gatsu, appreciate your hospitality. Do you, anything that you happen to know or heard of anything? We're trying to help lessen the storms for everybody.
The daring adventurers asking the bartender if they've heard any rumors. That's pretty cliche.
It's only cliche if it isn't true.
Can't say that I've heard anything.
Can I do an insight check
Sure.
just to see if there's any hints of anything, like he's looking anywhere? He know. Yeah, no, no.
I notice you're all one short. Where's the tall one?
Are you talking about the one that was flirting with you before?
Yeah.
When did you say the hunters were coming back?
when they're done.
I just keep on drinking the cider.
You know, they're hunters. They're out doing what hunters do best. They'll be along soon, I'm sure. Meat's on the spit.
Did Gatsu happen to previously mention what they were hunting?
Nope.
Can I do it on the meat on the spit? Can I get an idea of what it actually is then?
Sure. Roll me. This will be your smell perception.
It is
Perception.
chicken. I'm gonna be
Perception.
sad.
You're gonna be very sad here in a second.
I can give on perception.
To help. Yeah, I'm gonna need it.
How would you be helping each other? Or do you want to help each other, or do you want to just roll like individual checks?
I guess you're right.
Like this is a
Alright.
sensory type thing. So
Mine's just an 11 anyway.
I got an 18.
18. Maddie, to you, just smells like there's nothing cooking up here. It's coming. It's you guys kind of look around this lodge. It's an open space, about 90 feet across, wall to wall, and left to right, about 60 feet from the door to the opposing wall that's behind Gatsu now. Off to the left in the top in the corner, there's like a stairway leading up to a small loft that's like 30 by 30, and then underneath that is another stairwell that seems to be leading to something else underneath the lodge. The smell seems to be ruminating from there. Both of you track that. To Maddie, it smells like just cooking meat. There's nothing spice about it or anything in the air. To Smalls, it smells like pork.
Do you have? I'm sorry. Go ahead, Smalls.
I have to say, Gatsu, that let me kind of sniff the air. That smells like you've got some good seasoned pig down there.
No seasoning. Spoils the meat.
Either way, it smells good, sir.
Fan of meat, are you?
We all have to eat, don't we?
Yes, we do. So
Do you happen to have a restroom I could use?
yeah, it's outside. Take your pick.
I'll actually go ahead and go outside then, because I want to see if I can get a better look at the place a little bit while he's kind of distracted with everybody.
Okay. You head outside. Like I said, it is the dark of night. There is a blizzard rolling in. There's no lanterns or anything lit outside. What are you looking for specifically? Be thinking about it. We'll come back to you in just a minute. Is anybody else talking inside?
Smalls is gonna continue to talk with Gatsu. Just so with the blizzard and everything. What are the hunters out there trying to find? Anything specific today?
Whatever's outside. It's a blizzard, you know. Slim
Yeah.
pickings.
Oh, and grew
That's
up a lot.
funny. Maddie's outside.
Yes.
Spent a lot of time in cold mountainous regions, so I'm familiar. So I'm curious what they may be trying to hunt down.
Whatever they can come across.
Those they didn't state anything specific that they were looking for, huh?
Topic didn't
They
really
say
come
which
up.
direction they were going.
East, west, north, south. Whichever way the meat is.
How many feet away?
How many feet, Birdman?
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't want to stray too far from my house. Right? Is that what you guys do here?
Do you think meat just lives outside the house around here?
Yes.
Maybe where you're
I've been
from,
to
that
places
is.
where meat is around. I would
Yeah.
assume so.
I bet. Look, they're hunters. Anybody that knows about hunting knows that it's just not outside your door. They go wherever they need to. Is there anything else I could offer you?
The main thing that we're looking for is information on how to find this guardian.
You're not going to find a guardian. There is no guardian. I suggest you
What?
pack.
Why do you say that?
Yeah, because Ronnie mentioned a wolf and, probably said your name too, because she did say Gatsu out loud, so we assumed it was you.
Ronnie, you're awfully familiar with her name. One conversation, you think you can just refer to her like a friend, huh?
You refer to her the same way. I thought we were all friends here. Are we not all friends here? Am I missing a memo? Smalls, did I miss a memo?
Birdman, you're starting to piss me off. I suggest you be quiet. I'll snatch the tongue out of your head and salt it.
Hey, Pico,
Huh.
chill for a moment. I'm trying to
Huh.
actually was having a good conversation with this guy. He's kind enough to let us into his house, into this establishment, let us warm, provide us a drink. Trust you me, I'm not afraid to fight, but let's make sure that we're not just getting thrown right out of here, shall we?
On that, we shift over to Maddie outside. What are you looking for, Maddie? What are you doing out in this blizzard?
Yeah, you said there's stairs to like an upstairs, right?
It's inside.
Yeah, but it's a 2-story place, obviously.
Mhm.
Yeah, I mean I just want to get a better look at that. Since there's a blizzard, it's dark out and everything. I was gonna stealth and try and maybe fly up and take a look through the windows or something if I could.
Okay. Yeah, I wouldn't even say you need to roll. Go ahead and roll me a stealth.
Just to see if I get a 1.
Basically.
16.
16? No problem. You unfurl your wraps and your everything that's kind of. You are having to expose yourself to the elements here because you're having to unfurl your wings. You don't resist. You don't resist cold or anything, right?
No, I don't resist cold or anything.
Okay. It's pretty blisteringly cold out here, so go ahead and take like 2 points of cold damage just for the sake of it. But you fly up and you kind of latch yourself onto the window up above, and you look inside, and it's just a loft. It's literally just like an elevated another addition to platform to this lodge. There's a couple of tables there, a small like drink prepping or food prepping station, but it's just another part of the lodge. It's not like hidden or anything like that. It's just a part of the inside of the lodge.
Okay, if there's nothing out of place, then I guess I'll go inside before I get hurt again.
Just before. But during all of this, we shift back inside. But who's okay? Back to Smalls, Argus, everybody else that's inside. What are you guys doing?
I'm going to
Gatsu,
shift into a rage.
You're gonna rage?
Mhm.
Okay. Pico shifts into his rage form and suddenly like shoots up about you because you shoot up about what, another foot in height, and then all of a sudden you go into like your hulking like bird form, right?
Yep. I am now 4 feet tall. I'm Big Merc Ben. And I would like to do an intimidation roll with it, but my goal now is like, you're puny wolfman! We try to get our freaking investigations going, and Ronnie's a friend, and you're a friend. We need to fucking know more about this friend, okay?
Roll me an intimidation.
I don't know why he sounds like a mix of Arnold Schwarzenegger and a random Russian, but here we are. For a 25.
25 intimidation.
Yeah.
Okay. Gatsu kind of like he does not back down in the slightest. His eyes get real big and he kind of like licks the top one of his incisors, and it's like he is eyeing the fuck out of you right now. He's like,
Oh no.
Looking rotisserie
I was-
chickens for dinner tomorrow night.
you had a choice when you walked in here, Birdman. You could have walked out that door, marched your feathery ass down the mountain, and let this be. You could have bundled up and we could have just parted ways gracefully. You want to push this? Fine. Yeah, I was her champion. I was her protector, her lover. For fucking centuries, I was hers. She was never really mine, though. Yeah? Not really. Not in here. And Emotions puts his hand over his heart. I was chosen just like all of you were. I went to her willingly. My tribe, my people lived right here where this fucking lodge now stands. My people, what I left her for. Nothing left. I am tired of it. But I'm here now. I like it here. I think I'll stay. So if you all want to quit beating around the fucking bush, you got
Then
something
be
to
a
ask.
man and go up and tell her that yourself, because she's fucking awake right now.
Is anybody else saying anything right now?
No,
Like
but
this giant
Smalls
rotisserie chicken.
Smalls is going to stand up and stand shoulder to shoulder with Pico, and he is going to go ahead and enter a rage as well.
All of a sudden, you guys puff up.
Yes! Oh, Smalls, yes!
Don't destroy the bar.
That's
Smalls-
enough, boys.
Smalls
We
doesn't say
don't
anything.
need to fight him over this. It is his decision to leave. If he no longer wants to be her warrior, that is his decision to make. We are not going to force him to go back or fight him over this.
His claws extend
Smalls
like
is going to look back at Alan. Would you rather fight her?
I'm sure there's another way that we can get past this.
I'm all
I-
ears.
Not feel right forcing him to go back to somebody he hates so vehemently.
I'm not trying to force him into her palm, but he could at least go let her know he's done with the situation, and then we have a whole nother situation. But whatever happens, we signed a contract that we're trying to get her to stop this damn snow. One way or the other, we need to fulfill that contract. What do you suggest? And Smalls is going to turn his shoulder on her because he's getting very tired of Malon's pacifistness. I
Yeah,
don't think
if
that's a word,
hunters are
but
hunting, I don't think a blizzard's very helpful, huh, Smalls?
She doesn't even remember what he looks like. What is the guarantee that we can take him up there and she's going to recognize him and actually accept that that is him?
about the same as a guarantee that she's going to stop the storm if nothing happens. We go up empty handed,
Don't
and
see
this
the point in
continues to rage.
sending him over this.
You think you'd rather fight her? Go for it.
I rather wouldn't fight anybody who's lived for multiple centuries. I don't want to fight Argus either.
That sounds like a
Look
you
very
problem.
perplexed.
So got to.
as you turn back around, you all realize you've been having this conversation. Like, you all turned your backs to Gatsu to have this conversation with Malin. As you all turn back around, you neglected to hear the kind of like extensions, like cracking of bone and the extension of like muscles and sinews. And you all turn back around. Gatsu has shoved himself up about 3 feet taller. His arms are longer and spindlier. His snout has extended. His teeth are massive. His claws have dug into the bar. I'm going to say that Argus, you spotted all of this and were like trying to like, hey, while all of this was happening behind you. And then all of a sudden he responds as like Smalls as you turn back like, hey, Gatsu, and you are met with this creature that is like infinitely taller than what you were looking at a minute ago. And I'm going to need both you and Pico to go ahead and roll another rage if you want to sustain it here, because I'm going to say that took longer than a minute, and you neither did damage or took damage. But all of a sudden a voice comes out of Gatsu, and it is far more feral, far more guttural. And I gave her everything. I think I've earned a little something back. I came back to weakness. A bunch of fat, marbled meat huddled around warm, safe fires. These were not my tribe, so I made them better. And now, like I've said, they're out doing what hunters do best. And then all of a sudden, the booming howl echoes outside of the lodge. Dozens, it sounds like, of these howls from a distance start echoing from the trees and the ice beyond. Ah, sounds like my pack's found the meat. His wolfish grin extends into his monstrous fangs lengthening in his maw. Like I said, his claws grow and his hands scrape across the bar, leaving sawdust grooves. Warmed up and tender meat. You really should have locked the door. And I'm going to need everybody to roll initiative.
Yeah. And I'm gonna run for the door and lock it.
So I haven't come back in yet, right? Initiative.
Nope.
Cool.
You're peeking through the window and kind of like looking at all of this. I would say that as you were peeking through the window, you saw that Gatsu was starting to like kind of change and extend and hulk himself out a little bit, and you're like tapping on the window, but you couldn't get anybody's attention because of the howling of the wind and the fact that you're up in an elevated spot. But you definitely start to hear a whole bunch of howls and skittering and things moving behind you.
Cool. Let's roll this initiative.
Sounds like a party.
I rolled a 10. I do not have access to roll the dice on the app for Ellie's initiative, though.
We can just roll like a d20 and then
Right.
add whatever their initiative is.
You should be able to
And-
use. You should be able to access her stuff in the app.
Yeah, I can.
Like I made
see
everybody
it.
public.
We can see it.
Yeah, I just cannot click on it to roll for there, so I have to go read what her mods are.
So can you use her abilities and spells and stuff?
I'll need you to put the marks on, but I can read everything that it says. And
Okay.
yeah.
All right. I made their profiles public, so you should be able to change stuff. But either way, all right. Let's get some initiative rolling here. Nat 20 for a 22. Holy shit.
Hodor.
Smalls has been out for a minute, and that we have not had a whole lot of fight scenes. Apparently, I'm raring to go.
You're ready to go.
That was
So it's gonna be
19 in app, so 22 for Ellie.
Nice. Who has the faster? I'm gonna say that Smalls goes before Ellie.
Yeah.
I think he has a little about the same, but I'm gonna say Smalls in the Nat 20 goes first. What do we got for Quinn? 3 for Quinn? Okay. Small.
Or John.
Yeah, we'll go Ellie.
Day.
And then we got
Yeah, and then I got a 10.
Malin.
It's on par with John though, Monica. So you're perfect.
Malin, Pico. Okay, yeah.
Are you still gonna try and scatter Handsome for?
Yeah, I'm trying to. I think it all kind
Yeah.
of fell in together perfectly here. So
Okay.
yeah, I got Gatsu goes first, Smalls, Ellie, Malin, Pico, Maddie, and then Quinn. Because Drew is not here.
And I agree with Al that we need photos of the giant wolfman.
In that case. All right. You'll have them here soon.
Okay.
All right. All right. With that, we are going to kick this bad boy off. Back in here. Top of the initiative goes Gatsu. Like I said, he's kind of got the jump on all of you as Smalls. As you kind of turn around, you kind of like speak to him. You go to speak to him and notice this like giant hulking thing rearing up all over all of you. He tears the top of the bar off and he's going to come slashing at you guys, just coming over the top of the bar, going technically after Pico, but Smalls, you're first in line, so he's going after you. All right. This guy is.
Yay.
I'm going to roll all of his attacks at once, so I'll let you know how many of them hit. What is your AC?
16.
16. All right.
I am I did take another rage as you had mentioned, so I'll at least get to
Okay.
weather some of this.
Nice. All 3 of these are going to hit. He's going to come at you 3 times with a bonus action attack to add on top of it. First 2 are slash attacks with his claws. He's going to hit you for 22 points of slashing damage with his claws as he jumps on top of you, and he sinks his claws, and he's going to bite you on the neck. And for the bite, you took an additional 11 points. We're going to have that to 5. So altogether, you took 16 points of damage, and I need you to roll a wisdom saving throw.
First and foremost, I'm going to use the stone's endurance to offset some of that.
Okay.
1d12 plus 2. Oh, fantastic. But I did offset 9 points of that. So out of 16, I take 7 points.
Okay. Wisdom saving throw, the DC is 15 on this.
All right. Do I have anything that lets me retake? Just double checking something real quick.
No worries. All right. Smalls, Ellie is on deck. And Malin's up after that.
Okay. Yeah. Wisdom saving throw, right?
Yes.
All right. 15. All right. I'm going to use Fanatical Focus to re-roll that.
Okay.
Oh, shit. That didn't do any better. All right. I failed.
All right. I need you to roll a d20 for me next because this is a luck check. He is hitting you with something called Infectious Fury. It's something that when he bites you, it sends a surge of fury through that you're going to lash out at random around you. And if you roll higher, you need 11 or higher to not hit an ally if they're close by.
Oh, fuck. Hold on. I'm going to use that because I had the inspiration from my nat 20 here.
Okay.
Okay. 12.
12, you make it. Okay, so go ahead and take a swing at Gatsu then.
All right. To hit. 23 to hit.
Definitely hits.
17 damage.
Oof, nice.
This does not count as my attack, correct?
No, it does not. It's just a free attack.
Okay.
It's a luck thing that if he does bite you, you're going to go a little nuts and you might hit your friends. So be careful.
Yeah.
All right. With that, Smalls, you are up in earnest. This is your turn.
Yep. So now I'm going to attack. So with Rip and Tear to hit. Oh, first one's probably going to miss. It's a 10 to hit.
Does not hit.
Second attack, 25 to hit.
Definitely hits.
Okay. Okay. Making sure that I don't forget my damage here.
Okay.
All right. So there's 10 damage. Oh, I forgot to add the +2 for my rage. All right. Oh, well. So we're up to 12 damage. And then the Divine Fury, 1d6 plus 3. Add on top of that is another 6 damage. So we're up to 18 more points of damage.
Nice. All right. Crunching through a big ass swing from Smalls. All of a sudden, you guys notice that Gatsu sinks his fangs into Smalls' neck, and he kind of rears back and tries to calm him, or tries to gain his senses back real quick. Swings his weapon a little wildly, connects with Gatsu, and then goes back at him again. And the fight is on, doing 35 total damage. Woof. All right. Real quick, I'm gonna jump in the initiative order. Pico, you said you were dashing for the door, or are you in the fight?
I was gonna dash and Hodor the crap out of that door
Okay.
as much as I could.
All right, and I need to actually post the map. Sorry, I forgot about this. Real quick. There is a map that I made up for this. So 1 second, all.
Cause let's see.
Never fails. If we can end up with a fight, we want to be in the fight.
Okay. All right. Type this up real quick. All right. So you're making a mad dash for the door.
Yeah, I'm trying to find what my dash is. I think it's at the top here.
A mad dash is like you have 30 feet from the bar to where you're at. It's a little bit more than 30 feet. So how much movement do you have?
That's what I'm trying to find.
Gotcha. It's about 45 feet from where you're at the bar.
There. Because I swear, like, I have, as a bonus action, I have wing flap, which is propelling myself upward a distance equal to half of the movement speed. I am trying to find where my movement is, though. What tab would that be in?
Okay, your movement speed is under your speed and defenses tab.
Speed and defenses tab. Okay.
It's right after spells.
Thank you.
Okay. While you're figuring that out, Maddie, you're outside.
Okay. Did you say that I could see through the window what was going on, or no?
Yeah, you definitely saw that something was going on with Gatsu, and then all of a sudden you turned around, and like you all of a sudden heard a bunch of howls, and then you looked inside. At the last second you looked inside, you saw Gatsu go after Smalls.
Okay. Do I see any wolves outside at all, or it's too dark and everything? I do have dark vision if that matters.
How far is your dark vision?
60 feet.
Okay. I will give you advantage on one of these, but all of a sudden you turn around and all of a sudden you are descended upon by about half a dozen of these massive humanoid looking wolves. And they are all charging at the windows, or right at where you are, just up on the second floor, and they're all going to come leaping at your feet. I need you to make dexterity saving throws. 4 of them. The DC here is going to be for 4 of them. I'm going to lower it to 13 each time, and you have advantage on the first check.
So dexterity saving throw 4 times, 13 for each of them.
Yep. You have advantage
Alright.
on the first one.
First one is good. The rest of them are at normal, right?
Yep.
All right. Second one's good. Third one is a 13. Meets it, beats it.
Beats it.
Fourth one, I'm gonna use my inspiration. I did nat one. The inspiration I got for the last one
Let's see.
into a nat 20.
Okay. It doesn't reset the inspiration port, unfortunately, because you used your inspiration. But all of a sudden, all of these humanoid-sized, hulking, crazed wolves come dashing at you. You're airbound, so thankfully you're able to kind of like quickly get out of the way. But they are all nastily grabbing at your feet, attempting to drag you to the ground. You saw at least 4 of them, and just as you kind of able to get a little bit of distance on them, you notice that there's about 4 more, 5 more. You're not quite sure. It is dark as hell, but there's a bunch of them out here.
Okay. Is it my actual turn then, or no?
Let's resolve Pico, then we'll come back to you since you're outside.
Okay, you got it.
Okay, Pico, what are you doing? You're dashing for the door. You got
48
48 movement.
feet. Yeah.
Beautiful. You
Towards
make
the
it-
door.
Okay, so you make it there with your bonus action, correct?
Yes.
Okay, you're gonna need to use you're trying to close the door, so I'm gonna say you use your action here. You are raging, so I'll let you have advantage on this, but I need you to make a strength check to close that door against the storm and whatever else might be trying to pull or crash through that door. The DC is gonna be 20.
Okay. And what do I roll? Sorry.
Strength checks.
Strength. Got it. Okay. Thank you. The world. Oh, it's a bear. Oh, he's. Inspiration.
You're using it, or you got one on a nat one?
I'm using it now.
Okay.
For an 8.
8 altogether?
Yeah, because it would have
Okay.
been in that one.
Okay. So you're using your inspiration? Or is
I
that
already
what you
used
got?
it. Yeah,
Okay.
that was to inspire my strength and,
You go slamming into this door, attempting to close it. All of a sudden, again, gigantic humanoid hulking wolf beings come crashing at the door. One manages to squeeze his way through as you're trying to like push the door closed. You're using your action, your movement, and bonus here, trying to close that door. There's at least 2 more clawing at the door as you're trying to get it shut. One is inside. All right, that's your turn. Maddie, we're gonna shift back to you. What are you doing? You have your movement. You have basically everything here.
Yeah, I think since I've seen everything inside and what's going on outside, I think I'm gonna try and get inside to the group instead of being in the cold outside.
Okay.
So can I smash the window, I guess, with an attack so that I don't take any cutting damage or anything?
Yeah, let's go for it.
So I'll use my first attack to smash the window so I can safely go through it.
Okay, just don't roll ones. It's a window. It's a stationary object.
No one, because this is going to be embarrassing. All right, I'm good.
Okay, you use your attack to go crashing through the window. You are still you're still, you got your wings exposed, and you go crashing through the upper window, flying into the lofts on the 2nd floor. That's your action. That's some of your movement. What else do you want to do?
Well, I have 2. That's my attack was to go through it though, so I should still have one more attack, right?
Technically, if you have to use both attacks on the window, you can't move and then attack again. So it's your
Really?
action. It was your action to get through the window.
Okay, so I didn't attack. It was just to get through the window.
Your action. It's your action.
Okay, that's okay. Can I see Gatsu while I'm on the top then?
Yeah, you got clear view of him just in front of the bar. He's fighting with Smalls, and then you can easily you got the bird's eye view, so to speak, of the bar of the lodge, and Pico is fighting to close a door as more of these wolves are pouring through.
I'll go ahead and hex Gatsu then and
Okay.
choose strength. So if he uses grappling or anything, he's at disadvantage.
Nice. Okay.
And then I'll use the rest of whatever movement I have left to fly downstairs.
Okay. Right. With that, we are going to return back to the top of the order. So it is Ellie up and Malin is on deck. So that does put both, like, Malin, you're also playing Ellie, right? Sorry, I kind of screwed that up. Or are you playing Quinn?
She is playing Quinn, I believe.
Okay,
acknowledged this
perfect. So
correctly.
go ahead. Yes, let's go with Ellie, and then Malin is on deck.
We're gonna
This
follow
Mortucket.
the trademark rule of Ellie and use the truth to hurt them. I need him to roll a wisdom saving throw of 15. Vicious mockery.
Wisdom saving. Ooh, okay. For Gatsu, you mean?
Yes, sir.
His wisdom saving throw. What are his wisdoms? 15, you said?
Yes, sir.
17 on the dot.
Mm. That is okay. Then he takes no
rolled-
damage. It's not even half
You
on it.
rolled that. No half on that one?
Nope.
Okay. That was even in the app, so.
Yeah.
Anything else from Ellie?
Oh my.
Gonna position her?
I think she would take a step back away, seeing as in how she's seen Smalls rage out and then swing at everyone that's near her and been a victim of it. She's gonna keep an eye on Gatsu, but definitely make sure that there's a little bit of space between her and Smalls.
Okay. Malin, you're up. Pico's on deck. Well, Pico, you already went, so Maddie already went, so Quinn will be on deck next.
Okay, so then it's me, and then it's me again.
Oh shit.
Uh,
Yeah.
I could look.
It'll
Argus
go back to-
real quick.
No, it's okay.
Yeah.
I have.
Oh, I didn't put
plans
Argus
for
in the.
tomorrow.
I didn't even put Argus in the order. Shit, where were you? Dude?
Argus got a 10, so he would actually be
You-
in
did
that
you-
slot.
Oh, you didn't put it in the chat. That's why I missed you. Okay,
Oh,
so
That was my bad.
so you're after Pico and before Quinn and before
After
Maddie.
me, because I got a 19.
It's after Malin, after Pico, because Pico got a 14, so he's after Pico, but before Maddie. So Argus. So
Okay.
Malin, you're up.
Mhm.
Argus is next, and then Quinn.
Okay. I don't think I've used this before, but I'm going to try Dissonant Whispers.
Okay.
He has to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. What's the DC?
It is 15.
15 again. You rolled an 11 this time. Okay.
Okay, so he takes 3d6 psychic damage, which I will roll in just a second. And then if he is able to, he has to immediately move as far as his speed will allow away from me.
Away from you. Is this a fear effect?
It doesn't say. It just says that he because he is within range, he can hear me. He gets racked with terrible pain.
Okay.
And then it says on a failed save, it takes 3d6 psychic damage and must immediately use its reaction if available to move as far as its speed allows away from you.
Okay.
The creature
roll the
doesn't move into obviously dangerous ground such as a fire or a pit. But yeah.
Okay. I'll say that he moves then. It's not a fear effect. Smalls, go ahead and roll me an attack of opportunity because he is going to leave your area of attack. Roll me that damage for Dissonant Whispers then, Malin.
Okay, 3d6 is 15 total.
Damn. Well, good on that one.
Do I have
Okay.
to?
I got
That's
2
fine.
6s and a 3.
Yeah, you do have to roll to hit.
Wow, that's a big ass swing and a miss.
Okay.
But I
You're
do
still-
get inspiration because it's a nat 1.
Ooh, there we go. Silver lining.
Woo!
All right, you're still reeling
And-
from whatever the fuck happened with that bite on your neck. So you're like, what the fuck? Malin, nice. Gatsu moves off of Smalls. He jumps back behind the bar again, and then starts running towards the stairwell, the direction of the stairwell leading up to the second floor loft.
Okay.
And real quick, Handsome, so is Malin's power just one target or is it a radius?
Oh, it's just one person.
Okay. Thank you.
Good looking out. All right, anything else from Malin? Bonus actions, movement.
I don't think so.
Okay. Then Argus, you're up.
That's
Followed by
Argus and
Quinn.
Dago.
Yes.
I am double checking space. So he went towards the stairs, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. So Dog's independent movement action is he'll go ahead and move behind him, kind of trying to get next to the stairs with him.
Okay.
And then my bonus action will be for Death Dog to use his multi-attack bite
Nice.
on Gatsu. Unfortunately, familiars don't get their own dice, which I think is stupid in the app. So
Nothing's perfect.
He rolled a nat 1 and an 12, which I don't think either of them hit.
Unfortunately, does not right now.
Okay. And then Argus is going to throw 2 Eldritch Blasts. Because the dice hate. Yeah, and then
You're throwing what?
Argus is using Eldritch Blast,
Okay, nice.
which the first one was a 7, second one is a dirty 20.
7 does not hit. Dirty 20 definitely hits, though.
And then that would be a 1d10 plus 3 fire damage because it's the first attack of the round. That is 12.
Nice.
All magic damage.
Beautiful. Hitting her
And
boy.
that is economy.
All right.
Dago is the best boy.
Quinn is up.
It's me again. Okay. So just to be clear, okay, so she's going to use Spirit Guardians,
Okay.
which just calls forth a spirit to protect. They will flit around her 15 feet distance
Beautiful.
for up to 10 minutes. And then if he goes into that area, then he has to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
And then,
Hell of a spell.
yeah, so she's going to do that guy.
Action.
That is considered an action, yeah. She's mostly just wanting to make sure that she doesn't get bit.
Okay.
Not consented.
We'll see.
And that's going to be it for now. She's like farther towards the back of the room, right?
Quinn? Yeah, I'd say we're
Yeah.
kind of where you guys can kind of position yourselves anywhere you really wanted to begin all this thing. Where I imagine Quinn wouldn't have been up at the bar, would have been back by the tables or whatever.
Okay, and then the door is still open, right?
Yeah, Pico's fighting tooth and nail to try, or feather and foul to try to get that door closed.
Okay. As much as she's like, you know what? She's a boss bitch. She'll try to help.
Okay. Would that be the help action she's trying to do? Because you already used your
If-
action.
Yeah, if she can help Pico in any way, I think I have. Oh gosh, which one is it? Hold on, I'm trying to find her spells again.
It's fine.
Guidance.
Okay. That's a cantrip. So yeah, you can give guidance to Pico.
Okay, yeah. So she'll do guidance on Pico.
Okay, I'll allow it here. I think guidance is another concentration, but it's a cantrip. So in this instance, a D4 for rule of cool. Why not? Why not? She shouts out something inspirational.
I feel you.
Okay. Any movement? Are you going to position her anywhere? Be mindful of where everybody's at here, guys.
Probably still along the wall, so that she has a little bit of distance if somebody does end up coming through the door. More towards the middle of the room.
Okay.
If that makes sense.
Towards the eastern facing wall.
Yes.
Okay. That'll work. Is that her economy?
Yes.
All right. With that, I'm going to roll something real quick because I got 2 means of egress. Woof. Okay. As Pico is fighting, like I said, talon and beak to try to close this door, one wolf has already pulled through. Another 2 are going to pour through. And actually, sorry, another 3 are going to pour through that door as they're just like clamoring. They're able to like shove their way through. There are now 4 wolves down on the lower deck, and the open window that Maddie went crashing through. Another 4 are going to come crashing through the open window that Maddie left behind him. There are now 8 wolves inside this lodge with all of you and Gatsu. The first 4 are going to go after Pico since he is right there and he's a giant tasty bird. Back to my stuff here.
You may take our feathers, but you may never take the beaks.
Okay. We're going to put these guys in groups of 2 each. So there are 8 wolves altogether. We're just going to essentially say werewolves at this point. There are 8 of them all together, so 4 groups of 2. They're going to come at you in groups, they're going to attack in groups, and as long as there are 2 in the group, they have an ability called Pack Tactics, which gives them advantage on all of their attacks. Keep that in mind. All right. They're going to come after you, Pico. As I said, there are 4 coming after you. So what is your armor class? I'm going to roll all these together.
15.
15. All right. 1 is going to miss you, and each of them gets 2 attacks. All right. So that's 8 strikes and 3 missed.
Ellie would like to use silvery barbs on one of those hits. Because it's a
Okay.
reaction, I believe. She has the spell
Okay.
slot.
Yep. You gonna take 1 away? Go ahead and re-roll 1, or I have to re-roll 1 of these attacks.
Yep.
Nicely done. 1 misses. Okay, so 4 are coming at Pico. Do this here. This is
Your teeth look duller than my beak muscles.
that is altogether 29 points of damage to Pico. You are raging, correct?
Yes, so it'd be 16, right?
16, no, that would be 14 rounded down.
Oh, okay.
29.
Got it.
All right. They're all going to stay on Pico at this point. The 4 up top are going to go after. You know what, Maddie? They had a taste for you. They're going to all come clambering clumsily over the rails, and they're going to jump down coming after you. There are 8 of them. Roll all these together. What's your armor class, Maddie?
18.
18. 1 is a nat 20. 2 of those miss. Roll the next 4. 18. That misses. Another 4 of these hit. 1 is a nat 20.
Yeah, I'll Silvery Bards the nat 20 then.
Okay. Economy. Argus, who are you giving the? Be thinking about who you're giving the advantage to, because if you take it, basically you force the enemy to re-roll, and then you can give advantage to somebody else. Who are you giving it to the next round?
The advantage will go to Maddie.
Okay.
And that would actually be Ellie. But yes,
Or yeah, Ellie. Sorry.
you're
All
good.
right.
I understood.
So Maddie, you get an advantage on the next round.
Got it.
Okay. All right. Reroll one of the attacks. That rolls to a miss with a natural 3. Woof. Okay. So 3 of these attacks.
I'll give mine, I guess, to Pico since he is all raged up with a whole bunch of wolves.
Okay.
Woo.
Oops.
Appreciation.
I got you, bro.
The tank.
Plus 6. Altogether, that is 17 points of damage to you, Maddie.
Got it. Thank you.
All of a sudden, like I said, these guys are moving clumsily. Like you get the impression that these are, like I said, new pack, but they are all ravenous and wild. There is no rhyme or reason to them. They are just chasing meat at this point. With that, that is all of the wolves for now. And we're back up to the top of the order. Gatsu is going to go. All right. Gatsu is going to use. He's going to use an ability called Deepen Shift. He takes his claws, and he pierces them into his own shoulders underneath his armor, and rips the armor off of himself, as well as the top layer of flesh on his arms, and it just goes sloughing off onto the ground, exposing these massive, muscly, sinewy arms. And he kind of like shakes it off, and all of the some of the damage that Smalls did to him last time is immediately healed. Think like Wolverine closing up wounds, and he gets 20 hit points back. All right, and for a bonus action, I'm going to use an object interaction to try and throw that table at. I would be going. Quinn hasn't posed any kind of threat just yet, so I'm going to. You know what? He's still engaged with you, Smalls. He's going to chuck this table at you.
Why not?
All right. Altogether, that's a 16 to hit. Is that your armor class?
Meets it.
Meets it? Okay. So he runs over and he kind of just like sinks his claws into the bottom of this giant full bore wooden table and throws it at you. And this is. Yep. Doesn't get any kind of modifier on this one. 13 points of bludgeoning damage as the table comes and just smashes into you, shattering into a bunch of pieces.
So cut in half, that would be 7. No, it'd be 6.
6 rounded down. Damage done, rounds up. Damage taken, rounds down. All right, and he's going to use his movement, and he is going to run up the stairs into the loft. His full movement is, how much fast does he move? 40 feet. So he's going to use the full 40 feet to run up the stairs into the loft above. And he is out of everybody's sight since you were all down on the second floor, or on the first floor. All right, with that, Smalls, you're up.
So this bastard's running away.
See.
He ran from my dog as disengagement, yeah.
That is true. Yeah, you get an opportunity attack.
And it's a multi-attack because Doggo has multi-attack as his only attack. Both heads
Okay.
get to bite.
Okay.
That's
That's how that works.
Yeah. Though he only got a 17 on one of them though. The other one is a 5.
Okay. 5 does not hit. 17 definitely hits. Smalls and several of you, though you're paying attention, as he rips the armor off of himself, his armor class is lowered by 2. So he now has an armor class of 14.
He also needs to make a Con 13 save throw.
Con 13 save throw? For the bite?
Yep.
Okay.
Is Smalls going to need to
He's taking 4 damage.
Okay. Yeah, he gets a 15.
Okay, yeah, he passes it.
Cool. He's got a pretty beefy con. What'd you say, Smalls?
Would Smalls get any kind of opportunity attack as he's running away as well?
No, because he moved away from you because Malin forced him to flee away, move away from you last time.
Okay, just making sure.
Yep.
Well,
So to recap, after the first round, Gatsu has run upstairs. There are 4 wolves attacking Maddie, and there are 4 wolves attacking Pico. Pico is by the door. Maddie is kind of off in this corner here, below the loft as you jump down from the second level, kind of by that first table there to the left.
I guess. Yeah. Smalls is going to take off after Gatsu.
Okay. How much movement do you have?
I'm checking. 40 feet.
Okay, you won't be able to catch him because he still had a little bit of distance between you, but you can dash to close the distance to make sure he stays within your range, but that'll take your action to do.
Yeah, we'll go ahead and do that, and then I'll use my bonus action to cut a blood bone.
Okay. You run up the stairs, and Gatsu is like he turns around and spots you as you're giving chase to him. He's just kind of standing in the middle of the second loft, though. Doesn't appear like he's making any kind of moves to like jump out the window or anything, but he definitely turns and faces you as you're coming back after him.
Yeah.
All right, then Ellie is up. Malin is on deck.
Isn't it Ellie then Pico then Malin?
Nope, Ellie, Malin, then Pico, because 14, and then Malin got a 19.
Oh, got it.
So we're back in regular order now. I just kind of went out of order last time because we had to finalize what was happening with the doors and the building. And Maddie
Gotcha.
outside.
So Ellie's gonna go ahead and use magic missile at second level. I think. No, third level. Shit. I forgot that we leveled up, so there's actually more spell slots there. That's good. My brain was doing old math. Which is 3 missiles, right? When cast at third level?
Yes, it's
Yes.
3. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
plus
3d4
the spell level
plus
plus 1.
1.
Yeah.
You get over here. The total is 7. 2 ones
Who are
and
you
a
going?
2.
Who are you going after?
That would be the guy running up the stairs. Brain drew a blank.
You don't have line of sight on him.
Ellie wouldn't know.
No, he's on the second level. I said everybody on the first
Oh,
floor
okay.
lost sight of him.
I missed that part. That was my bad. She'll go after the pack that's one of the packs attacking Pico at the door then.
Okay, Pico, werewolf pack number 1.
Yes.
How much damage?
7 total.
7. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Any bonus actions? Any movement?
She's actually gonna give Bardic Inspiration to Maddie as a bonus
Okay.
action. I forgot she was Bard last time.
Yes. Yeah, she took some levels in Bard. Okay, Maddie, you have a advantage this round on a roll, and you have a D6 to add to whatever you want.
Got it. Thank you.
Okay, we got a lot of players out. I know we got a lot of moving parts. I'm just trying to keep the momentum going here. So, all right, that's it for
And,
Ellie.
yeah, that's the economy.
Okay, Malin, you're up. Pico's on deck.
Okay. I'm going to move towards Maddie to help him, and then I'm going to attack with my mantis blades.
Nice.
That is an 11.
To hit?
Yeah.
Unfortunately, does not hit.
Okay. I have a second attack, and I do the same. That is a dirty 20.
Definitely hits. All for quick reference, guys, they have an AC of 14. They are unarmored, but they are naturally armored with their fur and everything, and they are werewolves.
They dexterous.
Yes. Speedy boys.
So I'm going to roll that, and then I'm also going to use my psionic. Oh god, the psionic strike on it as well.
Okay.
So 6 plus 7.
Okay.
14 damage total.
Nice. Anything else?
Oh, I should have done it before. I'm gonna do a Crimson Right on them.
Okay.
Oh, I can do that on my weapon.
Your Crimson Right is kind of flavored as like you're doing the damage, but your Crimson Right is your face, I believe.
Okay, yeah. So I'm gonna do that. I take 1d4 damage, right?
Yes.
Then I'm not used to doing that part. So I'll pick up the 4.
Just make a note. This is for everybody. Like some of you, like I think only Drew or somebody might have seen the like what Malin did with her mouth the last time when you guys were fighting the pirates. This is now in plain view of everybody.
They're my warrior now.
Okay.
But yeah, that's gonna be it in terms of like all my actions. But I can't. It would have been better to have done that first and then my regular weapon stuff, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So
Good to
keep
know.
that in mind. All right. So 14 damage altogether.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. With that, Pico, you're up. Argus is on deck.
Chew. So it's going to be kicking spurs time on these lowlifes that decided to get me. So I'm going to do my first hit, see if that does anything with a 14 on the die.
Nice.
And with that hit, I'm going to also add a Cloud Strike, and they need a Wisdom saving throw of 14
Okay.
first.
Boys do not have great wisdom. Nope. That's a 10.
Wonderful. Okay, so this is the first hit. Is going to be 11 damage.
So
Now
go
I
ahead
am
and
invisible.
Oh shit. Okay, that's right. This is the first time this is happening. It's like everybody's kind of getting a clear view of like Pico going at it here for the first time. What does it look like when Pico does this?
You just hear this uproarious ha 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 ha! Fools! I'll show you what it's like to bite! And I'm just going to freaking kick him in the face. And with that, you see like this once I hit impact with the wolves, it's just this giant beam of like fiery lightning that just shanks them across the eyeballs. And I am now completely invisible from my first hit. So
Okay.
you get some spicy chicken action happening right now. And then I'm going to wait so that way I can stay invisible. So my bonus is I'm going to wing flap again over another 48 of feet movement behind like by the bar area. That way they don't see me for a second.
Okay, I'm gonna clarify. You hit one of these packs of wolves, so that blinded one pack, but there's still the second. There's 2 packs on you right now, 4 wolves total. So
I'm
if you move,
invisible though.
but that's only to the one that you're attacking, I believe, is how that's worded. Correct?
It must succeed wisdom or you become invisible to it until the start. Oh.
Yes. So you're invisible to that.
Okay,
part
fine.
that
I'm
was-
not moving. All right, so I'm not going to touch him. I'm going to touch the other pack with the kick and spurs and see if I can blind another person.
Okay, I think you can only do it once a round, so let's keep that in mind. Or once an attack per round.
It says once per turn. Okay, fine. Anyway.
Okay.
You're correct. And for 23 damage on another kick.
Okay.
I mean, not
So-
23 damage. It's going to be 6 damage with a 23 hit.
Okay. So how much was the damage on the first one?
The first one was I think 11. Let me double check the logs real quick. 11.
Okay, 11 plus 6. That's your. You
And then
get 2
6.
because remember you can attack twice as a barbarian. Are you do? And what are you doing for your bonus action? New character. I'll help you out a little bit.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I was reading it before everything too. So, am I able to? Oh, that's part of an action. Yeah, I can't do that. For flavor, is it possible for me to wing flap like above them and sit on top of the wolves?
Sure, if you because you can roll a bonus action attack. We'll just change it instead of you're attacking with your spurs. You're just gonna butt slam them.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll allow it.
So can I do so just a is it the same
Yeah.
is it the unarmed strike then that I would just do for that one?
No, it's your
technically?
it's your talons. You're kicking spurs. Just roll a
Oh,
bonus
okay.
action attack.
Boop. Oh, and I'm going to use the advantage I was given on this one.
Okay.
Ah, by 13.
13. Fortunately, does not hit. So 17 points of damage, and as you try to like flap yourself up, the wolves. Hang on a second. Let me do some math here. I think you might have just barely. All right. All the wolves are still up, and as you kind of try to like flap up, three of the full strength ones reach up and grab you and pull you back onto the ground. One of these wolves is looking real fucked up though.
Cool.
Okay.
Did they grapple me then with my armor class of 15, or am I
Nah,
just down
I'm
on
just
the
gonna say they
ground?
pulled you back down.
Okay.
All right.
I'm
with
done.
that, cool. Argus, you're up. Maddie's on deck.
Oh, nice. Actually, both the Argus and Dog can get within range to help Maddie. Good. We'll
Okay.
condense that fight then. Argus will go to the ones that are on the left, and then since the Death Dog is on the thing, he'll come up on the right side behind them.
Okay.
Since Doggo
Dig
can
it.
fly. And then I'm actually going to use my Thunder Gauntlets since I am in defense form. As I also have the Doggo bite. Because that'll be fun.
Bring it.
The gauntlets are a 9, so that's a no. Because apparently my calibration sucks with the dog so far. One of those hits, so a con set. Oh, I don't really think the poison's going to matter. Well, it just reduces their max HP. And then 5 damage.
5 damage?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, is that everything for you and the dog?
Yeah, that's both me and dog total.
Okay.
I only use
Go half at
gauntlets, which
once.
is 1 attack, which Argus missed. And then Death Dog got one of his attacks on the other pack
Okay.
that's on the right side.
All right. That's it for you, right?
Yes, yep.
All right, Maddie, you are up.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, now we can hear you.
Okay, I'll try and switch to my microphone after this. I've tried to put up a map to see if we can make it a little easier, but for now, I'm just gonna go ahead and attack all the wolves around me.
Okay. Yeah, I've got the map posted in the chat, but I'm not able to put it up anywhere else, it looks like.
Yeah, I should be able to stream it for us real quick, but for this, I'm gonna go do my attack real quick. So, is there any of them that are just really fucked up?
On you? Yeah, there's one that's definitely fucked up in the pack. You're getting attacked by 2 packs. So there's 4 wolves on you. One of them is definitely fucked up.
I'll attack that one first.
Okay.
Is a 14.
14 is her armor class. Hits.
is 12 damage.
Nice.
And if it's still alive, I'll attack it again.
You're essentially attacking a pack. It's like I use the group and the group combination. They share a health pool.
Sure. I hit that one, so damage on that's going to be 9.
12 plus 9.
Yep, 21.
Okay. Yeah. Do me a favor, guys. Just kind of combine everything together. I'm trying to keep all the math here. So 21.
21, and then I have flurry of blows for 2 more unarmed attacks.
One is definitely still standing. You have destroyed one of these wolves. I'd say you like ripped his bottom jaw off and like proceeded to like shove it down his throat or something. But yeah, one's definitely dead.
Okay. And then 2 armor strikes. Blow through these really quick. That's a hit. And 2 hits. Get my damage for you. It'll be 9 damage total. Oh, I'm sorry, 13 damage total. I'm sorry.
Okay, so what is your total damage that you've done to this attack?
21 for the first, 13 for that, so 30.
34.
Yeah, 34.
They had 31 hit points left. You shred this one pack that is just the first pack that is on you. Just start ripping limbs off, splitting heads across, ripping jaws off. These two are fucking done.
And since I have the other wolves here, I'll stay where I'm at.
Okay. With that, Quinn is up.
Sorry, I was struggling to unmute there. Okay, so I'm gonna help out Pico.
Yep.
I'm gonna move a little closer to where I am within the 15 feet, so that way they have to make a wisdom save. One of the
Okay.
packs around Pico.
Okay, do that right now. 4. They don't have anything to wisdom, so yeah, flat 4.
Okay, cool. A question for you. Is Quinn considered good or neutral?
I'm not going to reveal that for Quinn since she's not here. So what is this and what are you trying to do?
So it's just mostly the kind of damage that it'll do, whether it's radiant or necrotic. So if they're like considered good or neutral, it'll be radiant damage. If you are considered evil, it'll be necrotic.
I'm gonna give her I would give Quinn in this instance the choice because
Okay.
Everybody is capable of great evil and great goods. So I'm gonna say at this point you pick.
Oh, okay. Okay, so they failed. They're gonna take 3d8 necrotic damage, so they can't heal it.
Okay.
I will roll. Is that the d8? No, that's the d10. Hold on. Oof! Wow, all 3 of them were 1s. Jeez. Well, they take 3 damage.
Okay.
That's lame.
So that's movement.
Yeah. The other is going to be casting Guiding Bolt on the same path.
Okay. Just
So
keep in mind she is concentrating on Spirit Guardians, so no more concentration.
Yeah. So Guiding Bolt is not a concentration.
Yep, you're all set.
I made sure.
Bring it.
That was a lot of rolling. That is. What does she add to it? 19 to hit. So they take 46 radiant damage, and then the next roll made against them is going to be advantage.
Okay.
What did I say? 46. Yes.
The very next attack somebody makes against this pack that's attacking Pico, if it's still up, gets advantage. 3,
and
46.
That is 19 damage.
Nice. Just shy. One of these wolves is still up, but it is hanging by a thread. All of a sudden, one of the wolves begins to like vomit and convulse violently as the necrotic damage digs into their open wounds, and they just break out in these like hives and blisters, and their hair starts sloughing off, and the necrotic just literally rots them away. As then all of a sudden, Quinn comes in with a guiding bolt and blasts the other one that's still standing, burns the hair and fur off of it with this radiant damage. This like it's almost like hitting it with a giant radiation stream as this thing begins almost melting away, but it's hanging on by a thread. Still desperately clawing at Pico.
And that's it.
Okay. All right. That is everybody. We're going to move on to the wolves real quick. All right. Roll something. Okay. Smalls.
Yes.
Feeling strong?
Never.
Because Gatsu's coming at you. And he's
Yeah.
going to come at you with his 3 strikes. Oof, yeah. Lowest I rolled is a 21 right here. So he's going to come at you with both claw attacks. Oh, come on. 16 points of slashing damage as his claw attacks come at you. Halved to 8. All of a sudden, as you're like kind of bracing for the next attack, all of a sudden you see in the broken window behind you, or behind Gatsu, all of a sudden 4 more wolves come pouring through the open window, and they're going to all come lunging at you along with Gatsu on this last attack. He is going to try and shove you. So with that, each of the wolves is going to give him a +2 to his strength to this push. He is raging, so he gets advantage. I need you to beat. Oof. I need you to beat a 32.
As far as a strength saving throw or what?
Yeah. It's an opposed strength check, basically. He's trying to shove you. Like, all of these things are like dog piling onto you and shoving you towards the edge of the railing.
Marshall, I don't think it's going to matter, but he's also at disadvantage because of Hex on Gatsu.
That is true. Okay, then I will take the lower of the 2. Let me go back to these here real quick. The lowest he rolled was a 17. That is still plus the 8 from them, so that is all together 25. You need to beat a 25.
So rolling a strength check or a strength saving throw?
Come on, cooperate. This would be a strength saving throw.
Oh, God bless it. So close. 23.
23. All right. Brace yourself. All these wolves come clashing down on you. I'm going to roll for all of their attacks as well.
Marshall, hold on real quick. I'm going to actually use my inspiration and try that one more time.
Okay.
22. Nope, still worked. All right.
Fortunate. All of these wolves are coming at you. 4 of them miss. Fuck. Okay. Okay. So you've got 4. Yeah. So it's 23. All in all, 31 points of damage from all of these wolves piling onto you, biting, slashing, clawing, in this big dog pile. 31 that'll have down to, what is that?
15.
15. And you're
Plus-
all going over. And you're all going over the edge.
Okay, plus the 8 from Gatsu. I'm going to use another Stone's Endurance.
Okay.
So that saves 8 points of damage. So I saved Gatsu, so I got 15 points of damage. All right.
Okay. Nice. From all of that, you took 15.
Yeah.
Oof. All right. You're all going to plummet down. Every single one of you is going to take 3d6 from the fall. This will be halved for you and Gatsu. 10 halved to 5.
All right.
and the wolves all take 10. So
I'm glad
Alright.
I moved my dog.
that is the trick because they all came piling down. Maddie, you're still at the base of where the where you jumped down before, right?
Yeah, do you mind taking 2 seconds to look at the map I put together? Because I think I have it accurate with all the stuff going on.
Let's see here. Yes, and quit. Yeah, I'd say that works. Does anybody else have a problem with that?
Looks good to me.
Beautiful. Thank you,
Can I
Maddie.
help out? Yeah, of course.
Yep. So Maddie, roll me a dexterity saving throw. You do have an opportunity to miss this. Argus, I'm also going to say that you're close enough. You need to roll me a dexterity saving throw.
I'm 4.
I got a 22.
2. Nice. You take half, so 5 points of damage to you.
I failed.
Argus, you take 10 points of bludgeoning damage as all of this horde of wolf and beast comes piling over the top of the second level and just comes crashing down of Smalls and wolves and Gatsu and everything else. It just bam to everybody down below. The other table gets thrown off. It's just a massive pile of biting, clawing, scratching, burning. Everything is going on right here in the center. All right,
This
that
isn't an
is
attack,
it.
correct?
No, it is not.
Yeah, it's just environmental. Yeah.
It's just a raw amount of everything coming crashing out of the top floor.
It's environmental, not reaction based.
Okay. All right. With that, we're at the top of this round. Guys, let's go ahead and take a quick break. Let's take 10 minutes, refill your drinks, use the bathroom. We'll come back and we will continue this. We're at 8:30. We are going to continue on because we did have an extra half hour that we lost starting this up.
Sounds good.
And 4.
Okay. 10 minutes. Strategize. Figure out what you want to do here.
So is this when we use Fireball?
Actually, I do have something that
Ellie
I want to
has
do,
it.
and only Smalls can do this to me. I just need to get him to me.
Did you just say Ellie or Allie?
Ellie has access to Fireball.
Okay.
Drew does
That's
not
fair.
have access to Fireball. If
Drew
Drew
better
not
had
have
access to Fireball, I would be terrified.
The DM yells that it would have been nice to have a Drew about now, and it's like they can't do that.
Fine. Don't worry, there's some chaos that may or may not get unleashed. I haven't fully mathed out the math yet.
Oh,
Right.
don't say that. I'm just hoping I'm doing anything.
All
30
you hear
feet.
the words are, I
I can't-
haven't finished out the math yet. Hey, do you have your psionic pull available?
Yeah,
Could you pull Smalls out?
yeah.
Because Fireball's only 20 foot.
You're gonna roast the dog pile?
If somebody tells me
Disgusting.
We said barbecue.
Think of the smell.
Yeah, burning flesh is horrible. I know firsthand.
Oh no!
Dang.
It's actually a good idea if we can get Smalls out of
A
there.
bunch
That's
of
the-
dogs.
that's
the
are
psionic
Can
pull.
anyone do
Yeah,
like
Malin
an
can.
animal handling or something to get the wolves
I
to?
can pull them.
They're,
animal handling wouldn't work.
no, they're
evil.
humanoid.
They
They're-
would still get
Uh,
fast though.
Yeah,
Never mind. Werewolf, yeah.
yeah. That's why
But
my
psionic, so Malin can, because my goal is to wing flap to Smalls and for Smalls to do something crazy with me.
That's
Yeah,
you're
I
right,
can
Ray.
pull
beat a
them.
motherfucker with another motherfucker.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
Keep
I
going.
have
built my
literally
body
to endure
Attacks
this.
with all of them, though.
Please let me beat them.
I have a very special ability that Smalls is the only one that can use this ability right now.
Hmm.
Is it because he's not small?
Oh, it's. I love this action so much. You'll know when it's described later.
Hmm.
I'm actually gonna. Carolyn,
I'm
Smalls,
making-
do you know this one or no yet? I don't know if we ever discussed it before. Oh, Smalls has no idea. Okay, that's even better. This is gonna be like a
Just
purebred.
remember the plan. Remember the plan. The plan.
Remember the plan.
Yeah, remember the plan, Small.
There is a reason why I usually stick to half
We're
magic
surrounded
classes.
in wolves that you brought into this, Mr. DM.
They're not wolves. They're werewolves. I get to treat them
They're
like
werewolves.
monsters, not pets. Sorry.
Very true.
Whoa. Whoa.
No, very
They're
true.
people.
They chose to follow
They
the
are
moon a little
people.
too closely. That's my choice. Leave my moon alone. I'm selfish. I'll hear Monica in the bathroom screaming, "That's my wife!"
It's my wife.
I'm just gonna Logan them for trying to take Maya from me. It's like, that's my moon. Now you all suffer.
The moon is big enough for all of us.
That's
Yeah.
fair. But you see, I like you. You are part of the friend group, so I can share moon with you. I do not like these guys who just threw my homie off the top balcony. I can't share with them. They mean harm to my friends. That's their problem now.
Well, two of your friends kind of started a fight in their home.
That's what I'm saying.
You know what?
Yeah.
Who
It
does it
didn't
get
need to
wrong?
escalate to throwing him off the second floor balcony, though. That might have been excessive. I feel like bitch slapping him a few times might have gotten the same thing across. Maybe. I'm not sure, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. No, it probably would have escalated quicker, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Why do we choose violence? I mean, besides it's
I don't
fun.
know.
Besides it's fun. And violence solves a lot of things, actually.
Malin is worried about me. I'm not doing anything. You guys are over here starting wolf fights.
Drew's trying to draw wolves. We're trying to fight wolves.
Be fair, you would have sided with them and fought against all of us.
Well, maybe.
Stay there.
Listen, I do think that Pico was in the wrong, and I probably would have hit him.
Yeah, I didn't want to cause violence in someone else's establishment.
Or
Well, we got our
No.
answer, so.
So now we can kill the informant because he's of no use?
Oh, we're gonna incapacitate him. He doesn't have to die.
In the words of Pitbull, fireball.
I love people. I want to go to a Pitbull concert so bad, but I would probably die.
Probably. 87% chance. A lot of stoners
There's no
and
way
vape
that-
pens are just everywhere now.
Yeah. Like, there's no way everybody isn't vaping at that concert.
Like, there's gonna be at least one that happens to be the right amount that hits you, and then bam. Which
Just
sucks.
instant death.
I am sorry that is the case.
It is really annoying.
I'm sorry. I will make sure to keep house always aired out, and I will have outside place to go smoke when I move out there.
Thank you.
Because I'd rather not kill my friends. I'd be sad.
Yeah, oh my god. I
It's
can't
taken me
go to my
long enough.
sister's house.
No.
I can't go to my sister's house because her boyfriend fucking smokes in their bedroom.
Oh no.
He doesn't go outside with their two kids there. But anyway, I'm pissed at him.
because there's so many kids that moved in around me, I have confined myself to in the house at the moment.
Yeah, but you don't have kids that live in your house.
Yes. Yeah, no, if I had kids that live in my house, I'd go out to my car and then drive 4 miles away. Go sit next to the creek, decompress, sober up, and come back home. Kids do not deserve to see their parents fucked up. It is not their job to babysit you. I'm having so much fun reading Ellie's character sheet right now. I'm like, this is why I don't build full spellcasters anymore.
But it's so fun.
Because I'd go evocation and I'd cast fireball on myself.
That sounds
because you can
destructive.
Evocation mages, you can select allies equal to your proficiency modifier not to take damage from your spells.
Ooh.
They just automatically make the save and take 0 damage. So you can literally walk into a horde of goblins and go, fireball. At your feet. And then use meta magic enlarge, and now it's a 40-foot sphere of fuck you. I believe you can also change the element of it as well. So you can just make a necrotic fireball because Death Orb. Because I wanted to create Frieza. For no other reason than killing the entire Saiyan race. Why would you do that? Because Frieza would just be a monk that decided to take levels in Evocation Mage because he thought he would get bored in school.
Which one is that?
Frieza? Frieza's
Yeah.
Dragon Ball. He's the
well, yeah, no, I know.
He's the one
what does
with,
he look like?
He's the white and purple one with the tail, 3 fingers and
Okay.
toes.
I was gonna ask if he was the purple one.
Yes.
But if I was
yes.
wrong,
No, he is the purple one. It is the purple one. I don't know a whole lot about Dragon Ball after, like, Mr. Popo and everything. Like, Namek was as far as I got. And I'm like, nope. This is just getting really weird now. I'll catch it in spurts.
I watched part of the Dragon Ball abridged series, but that guy's voices were too annoying.
That's fair. If you could find the scripts of it, wait, never mind. You're dyslexic. I redact my statement.
I can read. I'm dyslexic, not illiterate.
Well, yeah, but going through to just read it for good laughs is kind of a pain in the ass.
I was told to lead, not to read.
I feel like it would be less of a pain in the ass than watching the show. To be honest.
No, that's fair. Just mute it and read the subtitles. Actually, that doesn't sound like a bad idea.
Yeah, gosh, I don't. Well, because the dubs are annoying, and reading subtitles is hard. There's too many things to pay attention to. But reading book I can do.
I have to have CCs.
Yes. I also have to have them. But if it's the only way to get the information, it's a lot.
Yeah, that is also very accurate.
Like, there's so many movies that I'm putting off because they're not in English. I'm like, oh fuck, I have to pay attention. I can't bedazzle anything while watching this.
All right, are we all back? I heard Drew.
I believe so.
Lindsay,
Yeah, I'm still here.
Are you back? She never left.
back.
Monica's here.
I haven't heard Smalls in a while, though. I hope he's
Maddie, Smalls,
around.
I'm good. I'm here.
Mark.
I'm here.
Oh, you sound so happy about it.
Okay, calm down.
I'm tired. And I think I heard Marshall say that he was going to go a half hour late.
We also started a half
Promise
hour
I'd
late.
be here till 11.
If everybody would have got here on time. All right.
I did not ask you to hold up for me.
Anyways. All right. Does everybody need to end on time tonight? Or do, like, we can go another round or two here, see what happens, and then we can call it in the middle?
I can go a little
Yes.
past 11.
All right.
I
We'll
think
see what happens in the next half hour then. We'll get another 15 minutes out of it. All right. Looks like everybody's back. Are we good to go?
Send.
All right. We're going to back up to the top here. Gatsu's gone. The Wolves have gone. Smalls, you are up with Ellie on deck.
Oh, Smalls is going to continue to stay focused on Gatsu and take a swing at him. First swing, 25 to hit.
Definitely.
Yep. And let's see. That damage is 13 plus 2, 15. And then I get the Divine Fury. Those are the 5. There's 20 points. And I'm going to go ahead and activate the Blood Boon that I used for necrotic damage. So I get 2d6 of damage.
Fuck yeah.
And there's another 11 points. 31 points
Fucking hell.
on the first
Alright.
swing.
All right.
Then he's going to swing again.
So you got 31 points of damage on the first swing?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
But I missed with the second one.
Say so. All right. Fucking Smalls coming in big. Any bonus actions? Any movement? I'm gonna say you use half your movement to stand back up, but it's whatever.
Yeah. No, not as. Yeah, I'll go ahead and cut one more Blood Boon.
Okay. All right. With that, sorry, Ellie is up. Malon's on deck.
I'm trying to remember who's between Ellie and the pack of wolves between Pico and Ellie. That's very tiny. I'm not going to move past them. I'm just going to move up slightly behind them. And then Ellie's going to go ahead and use Firebolt on the squad that's still on Maddie.
Okay.
Is it at 24? That's hits. That is 2d10 of fire damage.
Nice.
For 8 fire damage.
8. Nice. Okay. There's one wolf left in that pack, and it is looking real rough. Oh, no, sorry. There's 2 left in here. One is looking extremely rough, though.
And then I don't think the Bardic Inspiration has been used yet, so no bonus action for Ellie.
Nope. Nice. Okay. Melon, you're up. Pico's on deck.
Okay. Maddie still has them on him. I'm gonna help Pico. I don't know why I sounded so begrudging there, but I'm gonna help Pico.
I know how you feel. It's okay.
Like, I guess. I'm just kidding. Okay. I'm gonna move within 5 feet of the packs on Pico. And then I am going to use my Mantis Blades. First one definitely hits, and then I will also roll my second one right now too, which is a 12, so that one doesn't hit. I am going to use the Psionic Strike with this one as well, the one that does hit.
Okay.
So that is 12 plus 8. So 20 damage.
All together?
I am also still using the oh shoot, did not mean to close that. What's it called? The Crimson Right?
Okay.
So I add another 1d4 to that, right?
Yes, I believe so.
Okay. That is a 4. So 24 total damage.
24 total damage. The one that was remaining in the first pack on Pico is eviscerated as you come shredding apart these wolves. 21 damage to the last one. To the remaining, I'm going to shift the damage over to the remaining group since they are still on Pico. That's 21 damage to that group. You damn near take out the one remaining wolf and almost take out a second that is on Pico, but it's hanging on by a thread.
Okay. That is going to be it for me.
Okay. With that, yeah, Pico, you're up. Argus is on deck.
All right. I'm just gonna first kick and spur that one wolf that is almost down. It's only a 12. That wouldn't hit because it's a 14. I'm gonna try again
All right.
for my second attack. So 18 that time
Definitely hits.
for 7 points of damage.
Nice. That wolf is gone. Down to one
Wolf
left
is
in the
gone.
pack.
Okay. And then I'm going to take my bonus. I'm probably going to get opportunity attacks on me, but I'm going to wing flap as far as I can to get right in front of Smalls.
Okay. Yes, you will take opportunity attacks from three. Oh, sorry. Yeah, 3
2.
wolves. There was 4 left.
Oh,
Oh no, sorry. There's a. So
because we
yeah,
got rid of 2. There was 2 left.
there's only 2 left. So yeah, so there's only 1. You'll take 1 opportunity attack because you got that one down. Because your first pack is gone. And
Oh,
you just
okay.
and you just finished off 1 from the first pack from the second pack. So you're down to 1 wolf there.
Oh, got it. Okay.
So
It's
opportunity
a
attack.
15 AC.
Yeah. That does hit.
Okay.
So 6. Hang on. 5. That's 7 points of damage. Half to 4.
4. Got it.
Flying over to Smalls.
Yep.
If it's halved, doesn't it go down? So it'd be down to 3.
And then that was already halved.
Oh. Well, no, the 7.
It was
the
7 points. So
half.
yes, it rounds down to 3. Smalls is correct. So 3.
Oh, thank you.
Just trying to take a hit point.
Yep, you're good.
And then while I'm there with Smalls, I'm like, Smalls, I got something that I need you to do when it's your turn. You gotta toss me. And that's all I'll say.
Well, I was gonna look at this thing, look over at Pico like, we're in the middle of a fight, and go back to fighting.
Excellent.
Toll spray. Anyways, with that, Pico's done. Argus, you're up. Maddie's on deck.
Would you say that was excellent? Sorry, the cook had to make the egg pun. So Death Dog is going to initiate the attacks on the homies assaulting the homie. Both attacks hit for double 21s.
And you're going after the ones that are attacking Maddie, correct?
Yes, so that way Death Dog
Okay.
doesn't have to move and impose attack of opportunity.
Got it. So both hit. Okay.
Yeah, for a total of 10.
Nice. One dog is down. One dog is toast. Or one wolf is down.
The dog's going to rip out its Achilles tendon.
Beautiful.
And then Argus is going to fire 2 Eldritch Blasts at the other one attacking Maddie.
Okay.
Oof. One of them hits for 12 total damage. 3 of it is fire.
12 total. 3 is fire.
Mm-hmm.
All right,
The
hanging
other is
on.
force. So.
Still in there.
That is all my economy. I'd rather not move
Beautiful.
Argus any further forward. He has a decent enough line of sight on everything with the dog. So.
Okay, Argus is staying strong right there.
Yep.
Maddie, you're up. Quinn's on deck.
All right. I looked it up. You can break up your movement with your attacks. So I'm actually going to use my first attack on the wolf that's left over here and try and kill him.
Okay, so you can. Rules is written. You can attack once, move, and then use your second attack.
As long as you have movement, you can break it up across your turn.
Gotcha. Okay, good to know.
Just because I have so many attacks. But first
Fair.
one is a hit. It is damage of. Is 8 enough to kill it?
Not quite. Hanging on by
All
a
right.
thread.
I will use my flurry of blows then, because I have to use it after attack to try and finish him off. Twelve is a miss. $14 is a hit, meets it, beats it. And it is 9 damage on the second one.
9 damage on the second one. That one is gone. All of the wolves are off of
Okay.
Maddie now.
Know what Pico's gonna do, to be completely honest with you. So I'm not gonna rush in quite yet. I'll actually just take a step backwards, just so I'm kind of with the team, and I'll go ahead and end my attack.
Okay.
Very smart choices are happening.
Good.
All right, Quinn is up.
You're assuming I'm actually going to throw him.
Oh, you're gonna want to.
Sorry. Okay, Quinn is going to. There's still the wolf by the door, so she's gonna closer to. She just has to be within 15 feet for that one to do the damage.
She needs to jump up on the table if she wants to clear the table.
Sorry, what was that?
She needs to jump up on the table. So is she running around the table, or is she going to clear the table to get to the wolf and jump up on the table?
Which one would be? Well, she has.
Say to get within that, and she's going to use most of her movement to go around the table, or she can use half of it to jump over the table. She doesn't have to make an acrobatics check. And
I
not
just get
budge.
on the table then.
Okay, roll me an acrobatics. Don't roll less than 5.
Okay. What is her acrobat? Okay. Okay, we're good. I rolled a 6.
Okay. She clumsily
plus
crawls her way over the
2.
table.
So 8 total.
8 damage to the wolf remaining at the
Oh
door.
no, it's 8 acrobatics total.
Oh, okay. Yep. That's still pretty damn clumsy, but she gets up there.
Misjudges it. He's like, oh, oops. The boobs got in the way.
Hungover still.
Okay, so then she moves closer, which means she gets the damage, which is 3d8. Bum, that is an 11.
11 damage. This wolf is hanging on.
And then for her action, she's going to use Guiding Bolt.
Okay. Going after the last remaining wolf there?
Yeah.
All right.
She's like, no. I'm going to get rid of all of them. I don't think an 11 hits.
It does not. 14 to hit.
Unfortunately. Okay.
Guiding bolt misses off and hits the door. Bam! It doesn't close it, but it hits it on the hinges and actually swings it more open.
Okay.
All right. Is that everything for Quinn?
Yes.
All right, with that, we're going to move into the wolves. I'm going to resolve the ones that are on smalls first. All of them are still there. Pico, you have engaged and you have brought over your delicious bird smell, so they're actually all going to go after you. All the wolves are going to go after you. This is 8 of them coming at you. I'm going to roll them all. Those hit.
Would Smalls have any attacks of opportunity since they have switched their gaze?
No, they're all within your guys' area of attack. So
Dang.
you piled onto you joined the group that is around Smalls. They all can get at you. Gatsu cannot because he's on the opposite side of Smalls, I would say, but the wolves all can. Those 4 hit. Those 3 hit. Or 2 hit. The last 2. One is what is your AC again?
15.
15 makes it. All 8 of these are coming at you.
Nom nom nom, I guess.
Ellie would like to use silver barbs as a reaction, and the advantage will go to Pico.
Okay, you're gonna re-roll one of the attacks.
Well, you're the yes.
That's good because one of them rolled to a 3. So I'll take away one of these dice. I'll take away the lowest. Just a second. Go back to. Or I'll take away the highest. Sorry. 7. 32 points of damage. 31 points of damage to Pico as all of these wolves just descend upon him. So that'll be 15
Okay.
points of damage to you. All right.
I'm also going to use oh, where did it go? The psionic recovery.
Okay.
Or not that one. The one that lets me use it on them. Where did it go?
I don't know. Which one are you talking about?
Hold on, give me 1 second. Protective field. Sorry.
Okay. So out of that 15, you're gonna try and protect him again.
Yeah. So I can reduce the damage taken by 1d8 plus 2.
Nice. Okay. Roll that.
So you can reduce that by 5.
Nice.
Nice.
Down to 10. All right.
Thank you.
All right. So, Gatsu turns. Actually, hang on, I'm going to roll something real quick. Okay. All right. Gatsu, he is still fully engaged with you, Smalls. He kind of rears back a little bit for a second, and then he smiles at you, and then he sinks his claws up underneath his neck, and like he sinks his claws into his neck on the top and on the bottom, and then he begins to pull, and he shreds off, just like he did with his arms, pulls the armor and pulls the flesh off of his body, and he begins to get bigger, and he heals up again as his wounds start closing up. And all of a sudden, the form of that is this dread form of Gatsu exposes itself. And then I'm going to present to you all in the chat what Gatsu is looking like at this point. Where's the chat?
Show me the money. Show me the. Oh, Lord.
Did it in? There it is.
Oh, fun.
And he is going to let out a vicious guttural howl on everybody within this area. Need to go back to this page real quick. This is a howl of dread. I need everybody to make wisdom saving throws. This is a DC of 15.
Is it charmed, frightened?
It is a frightened effect, yes.
Death Dog is immune.
Nice. Okay.
And then you said wisdom, correct?
Yes, wisdom saving throws for everybody. DC 15.
Well, unfortunately, the robot fails.
So far, everybody's failing.
Oh, I have guidance that I never used.
You do
That would have been
have
for the door, so that would have been gone for a while.
Damn.
The Bardic Inspiration.
Yes.
There you go.
Or was that
the
given to Maddie
advantage-
though?
You got advantage from Silvery Barbs as well.
hmm
I already used that one before,
Ellie.
but
From the last
oh
one
wait,
when
yeah,
you just
no,
got
you did.
attacked.
Yes.
Ellie rolled a 17, so she passes.
Damn. Still nope. Nope.
Me and Quinn both fail.
Okay. Is there anybody that passed at this point?
Ellie. Ellie is the
Ellie
only
passed?
one who passed. 17.
All right.
16,
With
yeah.
that, he lets out this curdling howl. Like, you don't know how this guy's still howling with everything still already exposed in his body, but every single one of you is shook to the core as it bites even colder than the biting wind outside of the Wizard and the Storm. Every one of you, except for Ellie, is frightened of Gatsu in this exact moment. You all have disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls while he is within your line of sight for this round. And with that, Gatsu, that is his bonus action. Is that an action? No, he just gets that when he transforms. So he still does have his action. Smalls, he's going to come after you. At this point, all of his claws, like I said, the muscles exposed, the sinews, the claws, everything is like drippy and gooey on this guy as he comes at you, and you realize that there is something to do with his claws as he comes snatching at you now that are vastly different than what they were just a second ago. And he's going to hit you. He's going to strike at you twice. Hang on. Yeah, only one hits you. That's a natural 8 on the second one.
All right.
That is all together with this. Sorry, I need to have that. 17 points of necrotic damage as he comes slashing at you. As the claws dig into your skin, they begin to sizzle and kind of like coagulate themselves, and the blood and the wounds have trouble healing. As the necrotic damage digs into your skin, it almost begins to fester and like blacken ever so slightly. You get the impression that these claws have become real nasty business, even more so than they were a minute ago.
I'm going to use my one more stone's endurance, so I'm going to take away 8 points of that.
Okay.
So you said 17, correct?
Yes.
So I'm down to 9 points of damage. Got it.
All of his armor and everything is fully ripped off at this point. He has no armor protecting him anymore. He is fully exposed. His armor class is reduced to 12. Keep that in mind.
Yeah.
All right. And with that, as everybody shifts over and everybody begins focusing on the last remaining wolves around Gatsu, the door is wide open, and unfortunately 2 more packs of wolves come bursting through the open door, and the first thing that they see is Quinn on top of the table, and every single one of them goes charging at her. They are not even aware of the zone that is around her with the spirit guardians. They all immediately just come diving at her as they are the first target, the first meat that they all see. What is Quinn's armor class? 2 hit, definitely.
That is a 17.
Okay. That is a nat 20. All right. 5 of these are going to hit. On the 17, I just missed 1, but 1 is a nat 20.
Okay.
So. These guys only roll d6s for their damage. Nat 20 is not the world ending as it could have been. That is still that is still 48 points of damage as these wolves come crashing down. And immediately, that also includes a d6 of them all crashing off of the table and piling onto the ground. But Quinn is on the ground now, and I don't know if she's going to be able to maintain her spirit guardians after that.
Okay, let me see, because I know she does also get advantage on keeping things like that up.
Yeah, it is 48 damage altogether to Quinn.
Okay.
I believe Spirit Guardians damage also procs when they enter the zone.
It does.
So, okay.
So I'm still going to give them the attacks as they hit.
Yeah.
because I don't think you're going to be able to kill any of them as they enter, even with the max amount of damage that you could do with it.
That is fine.
But roll
But-
me the damage for each of them, though.
Okay. So are we just assuming that they failed to save?
Yeah, at this point, yeah, I'll say that. Just because of they're
so-
going completely feral and going at her, they're not paying attention to anything. They're just going rabbit. I'll let them fail.
Mm-hmm. So
the
it would
damage
be their speed is halved in that area while I still have it up.
Okay.
And then they have to make that wisdom save. I'll do the
I'll roll
3,
it just for fun.
and
They
it's
don't get it
necrotic
to
that
it.
I decided, right?
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, so
Okay.
they couldn't heal it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I rolled a 9 on their wisdom saving throw anyways. So they don't get anything to it, so they're gonna fail.
Oh, that's a 12.
12 damage altogether.
12 necrotic damage.
That's to all 4 of them. Okay, not bad. That's plus the hook.
And then she's gonna use her reaction. Oh, I should have done this before. So she has the she can use her reaction to impose disadvantage on the attack roll.
Okay. Yeah, we've already set that one. I don't think she would have had an opportunity. Like she got bum rushed pretty hard.
Yeah, that's
They
fair.
just all hit the door rushing.
Mhm.
Keep it in mind for the future, though. Definitely.
Yeah. And then Malin, since she was also like facing the door, she's gonna use the protective field on her.
Okay.
So I can reduce the damage a little bit. Not by much, but at least by 4.
I got 1 remaining wolf there too. Okay.
Yeah.
Roll for him real quick. He's pretty fucked up, isn't he? Yeah, he's the last one left.
I'm gonna send you a DM just to keep track of what I believe her health is currently. Just for my own brain.
She was at, when we started this, 51 points of damage.
Huh.
She has
So
51 of her
she should
68, so she's down to 3 hit points.
And then I reduced that damage by 4, so it should be 7.
7. All right, I'll put the damage on her.
Does Smalls need to take some of this damage as well? Because remember, we have those rings.
That is true. You could take half of it if you want. There's no reducing it though when you take the half.
Yeah, I know.
So let's hang on. I'll reduce it from what she took first. How much did you heal, Malin?
4. So it would she should be at 7 health points right now.
Okay. Yes. So Smalls, out of the 44, you're going to take half, so that's going to give 22 back to Quinn. So 22 points of damage to you, Smalls.
29 HP for Quinn.
Yep.
I'm good at math.
I'm not killing her. Yay!
Not almost dying anymore.
Yay!
So, yeah, this
All right.
So, okay, so there it goes. Cooperate. So she's at 29 points of damage. Or yeah. Okay.
She's got
Wow.
more HP than
Clutch.
Smalls.
All right. And the wolf, the last remaining wolf came after you, Mal, and he missed by the country mile. So. All right, that is all the wolves. That is Gatsu. We are at the top of the round for everybody's moves. I will give everybody the option here. Do you want to hold these, and we will pick up next session? Top of every round, we'll have everybody back hopefully, and finish and see where this is going to go. You got some people in pretty rough shape here.
Yeah.
As much as I want to see what happens when I throw Pico, I fell asleep.
Well, we got the
Yeah.
momentum here. Do we got the momentum? Do we want to go one more round? Stream ended. We got one more round. Do you want to see what happens with Pico, or do you want to pick it up next turn or next session with
It'll
the
be
start of
fun
it?
to start it with the next session and see.
Okay.
In all fairness,
All
that
right.
way everyone
With
is more
everybody
like
being here.
ready, and everyone would be here that next time. So
Okay.
Yeah, I feel like Quinn would do a lot better if it wasn't me.
it's not that you're doing okay. It's just really funny. It's
No,
like
because there's
This
a
is
lot of things that I'm
this
like,
is a
oh,
lot of
I could
wolves
do
coming at you.
this. but I should have done it first.
Yeah, it's hard.
And that's
You're not
mostly
used to
what it
playing these characters. We got 2 people out, and you got a lot of fucking wolves coming at you guys. I'll be frank. Like Maddie broke the window up top right away, and then you guys didn't secure the door, so they're just pouring in.
Yeah.
You don't know how many of these people he
I
turned.
debated Fireball,
Yep.
but
So-
that's a very big spell, and I'd rather Ellie be the one who uses it first and actually
That is fair.
like that's a big character spell, and I feel like that's something that should be done by Sherry.
Fair. But yeah. All right. With that, I will officially call the session. This is where we'll end. We will pick up next session, same spot, same time, same initiative. The